Welcome back, Goodest gang. Goodest gang. Yeah, I just made that up right now. This is off to a great start. Anyway, this episode, we have Crash Style. If you don't know who Crash Style is, they're like early 20s, mid 20s, build cars, go drive them hard, crash them into each other, build them up again, swap motors at the track, swap transmissions at the track, just to do another day of driving. Just crazy drive, and their skill is building very quickly because of how much driving they're doing and how simple they're keeping their cars. And I wanted to sit down and talk to them about, what's their motivation, what gave them this mindset, and like what their goals are and how they got here. And we did just that. Sat down with Drew and Lucas. These dudes are really funny and they have good insight, and it's like this, I'm 12 years older than Lucas, but we literally have the exact same goal in drifting, which is just drive as much as we can and get as good as we can, as fast as we can, and do it while we still can. And it's kind of great to just see the age range means nothing, and we all have the same hopes and dreams in this, and it's a beautiful thing. So I hope you're entertained by this one. It's definitely entertaining. I hope you enjoy it. Roll it.
My name's Drew Cyrus. Welcome to Crash Style.
I still have. Everything is terrible in the world right now. Yeah, the way down here, I was like, oh.
Yeah, why'd you rush it, dude?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to do it again, and it's gonna be even worse. You should just take your time.
Should just. The thing is, it's like a employees only kind of bathroom. The guy was like, he's like, no. I was like, even if I buy something, he's like, okay. I was just like, like it felt so bad.
So you rushed it?
So, like in that one Rick and Morty episode, he's got like a special pooping place.
Yeah.
Mine is not here.
Okay. I get it.
So
I'm not one of those people, though.
I hope this is on the pod.
It can be.
Your special pooping place isn't a random gas station in San Francisco.
That's not even. The employee restroom was pretty nice, though. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good.
He let you use his bathroom with the kindness of his heart.
Yeah,
and trash talking it.
You don't even know which bathroom. This is complete anonymity. That was a big word for me. Anonymity.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It's like being anonymous with an idiot at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys just aren't just a bunch of idiots that crash into each other. You're intelligent too.
No.
Far from it.
How old are you guys?
I think I'm 25 now.
20. Turned 21 in March.
Dang.
Yeah, I like younger women. I mean.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Not like that. Gosh, that was bad. Someone made a comment about my stash today being a keto stash, and that comment did not sit well.
Why not?
Because Lucas is 20.
Yeah.
He's of age.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's true.
He's barely legal, but he's legal. Yeah, so did you guys meet on Grindr or
Grindr?
Nice.
Grinding walls.
Is that how Crash Style met each other? Was just...
Dude, the whole thing behind Crash Style was like oh god, it's so bad. Because it's funny because like you're like animal style, and I was like, that's exactly what the joke was, and now it's a reality. Like, yeah, it was like we had like a Snap group, and it was like Crash Style because like a bunch of people crashed, and like someone hashtagged it, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then we needed a name for Twin Drift, so we were like, fuck it, we'll just do Crash Style because we crash a lot.
I think I laughed pretty hard when I saw the shirt translated to like I eat crayons or something.
There's other like they're all different. They're not all different, but there's a few of them that are different. But yeah, I think Tommy's was I eat crayons. If you bug me enough for a shirt and you pay for the shirt, and you really, really bug me, I might put something silly underneath it. You gotta ask.
Like bug in a good way?
Dude, like I forget things so often. So if you're like, hey, it's good. So I'm like, I told someone like, oh, just feel free to harass me. And they're like, harass you? I'm like, fucking harass me. Like, if you want it done, you need to bug me or harass me or whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Harass me.
He likes it. He's into it.
Yeah.
Oh, harassment. That's how we're starting this off. Great.
Yeah. Harassment.
Don't touch the phone part. I said no.
Dude,
now you want to so bad.
I really, because it's out of. I hope you guys hear all this. I know he's hearing it right now.
That's it. I like too.
Yeah, it's
We
okay.
put this on a lathe,
A little left curve.
dude, same.
If you rotate it, it's a right curve.
I can't do that.
It's a little advanced for us. We only hit walls.
Oh,
You're talking about cars, right?
Yeah, cars.
Yeah.
What were you thinking we're talking about?
I guess no, it makes sense because like my car was kind of after the Sonoma wall that one time real good and the Thunderhill wall. It was kind of a left. What?
I was gonna hold the mic in front of you so people could hear you.
Oh, is it? Oh, am I going like this?
Yeah.
Doesn't my car crab walk down the freeway?
Yes. To the left.
Like,
I can
to the
see
left,
that.
or-
I think I can see your driver's side of your car or behind your car.
It's my good side. I want you to be able to see it from wherever.
Dude, seriously. Respect, you know?
Because you ruined my passenger side.
No, well, I could on
Yeah.
on Drift Week 3. I ruined the left side. I didn't really ruin it. I just took a skirt off, and then you never put it back on the rest of the trip.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Putting skirts on.
You
There's like a few clips. You
could've
gotta
got-
push it on. So what you just put on your trailer and just
If you're gonna do Drift Week, don't bring a trailer.
I mean, I showed up to Super D with one side skirt. Actually, no, I had two.
No, there's part of one on there.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, it's like a
It's like this long.
yeah. Curves to the left.
For the
All right, so how the fuck did you guys meet?
grinder.
You're just like, oh, no. Ooh, E36.
Yeah.
red flag.
ASL.
Yeah.
You know, are you guys old enough to know what ASL means?
I don't Meagle. Good.
I don't.
You know what
You ever did
ASL
that?
means?
You ever-
It means age, sex, location. Like if you're in a chat room, you're like,
Yeah.
you're talking to somebody, but like you're in like back in the day, in the early days of the internet,
the what do they call it? The
chat rooms.
Well, yeah, but like there's like a weird messenger thing, isn't there? And like the modem does stuff and stuff like that.
No, that's
AOL
that's
chat,
how you
right?
find. Yeah, there you go. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
yeah.
are you talking about how you find the
No,
stuff
no.
that people who have mustaches like you find?
No, that's fucked up shit.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't like those people.
Yeah, that's a weird topic.
Yeah.
Well,
no, you
anyways,
talked
we're
about
at-
with taco, right? You talk about we just grind them all up or something like that. The wrong kind of grinder.
No, it's a website.
Oh.
That's great.
No, he talked about the bait stuff. That was really weird, but it was funny.
Oh,
The
when
bait
Taco
people,
was
yeah.
on.
Yeah, the bait people.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Taco's full of ideas.
Taco's fucking cool. He's like a strange cool, but he's cool.
Yeah. He's a button pusher for sure.
Yeah, it was great. It was
All right, so how'd you guys meet?
grinder.
Okay.
Good luck, league.
Good luck, league.
Where all great things happen.
Good grind league.
Okay.
We both had bad, shitty E36s, and nobody wanted to drive with us.
Mine
We
was
locked eyes, and it was
Ugh.
history.
yeah.
Grind Luck League.
Grind
Yeah.
luck league. There you go.
Oh, so you guys just like met in line.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like,
He
you
was
want to
like-
fucking run it or what?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had like a despicable looking.
Yeah. It was
It
pretty
really
bad.
caught my eye. He had this magical looking. Was it a license plate wing or was it just
No,
like
it
it was a
was,
sheet metal like
No,
ducktail?
It's wood.
It was
It's like
fucking
particle
wood.
board. And I'm like, I want to make a duckbill.
And it had a bunch of Street Badger sticker on it. It was cool.
Yeah, like we like drew spray paint lines.
Shout out Manny.
Yeah.
Manny's
And then
cool.
like there was a bunch of stickers and one that said like I'm dirty, I don't shower on it. but for my car. But then
he also
took that one to
shower.
heart.
And you were like, him.
He's the
I
one.
can smell it from here.
You can smell him from here. You must be the one.
You
That's
can
not-
smell him on transition.
That's not his car. It's him.
It's a little bit of both.
You like do a big entry and you can just smell.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Sides.
It's like, there it is.
That's the best about full track when you like enter into turn one and you realize how dirty the inside of your car is. And you're like thrown in and there's like dust everywhere. Not even going off track, just like entering at that speed and like having all the wind go from the front of your car to like inside your car.
You're like surprise littering because there's like receipts and like gloves and weird things flying around.
Yeah,
and like
I lost a beanie.
I found a beanie at.
I like that beanie too.
Sam's.
Yeah, I found Sam's beanie at.
Just on the floor.
Yeah.
No, wasn't that super
Like on the track?
It was no. It was, oh, that sucks. No, it was a battle comp. Shout out Sam.
Which one?
The orange
Sam
one.
Street.
Okay.
I almost got a free beanie. Like he was like, "Yeah, it's yours," and like Sam was like, he's like looking around and was like, he's like, yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah, damn it.
All right, dude, there you can have it.
Yeah.
All right.
Sam, I'm gonna bill you for that.
So you guys met at Good Luck League, and then you like started to assemble your crew of fucking E36 weirdos from all over,
Basically.
all over a small area.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Kind of like it forms itself.
We're all attracted to it. It's like a law of
I went.
attraction.
Bunch of
Nice.
idiots. Kind of like form a glob.
Bunch of idiots
and
at
it's
that
It's
E36.
a really big
Just-
glob of idiots.
I bought a diff from Cal, and I met Chase, and like neither of them had been to a drift event yet.
Yeah.
And I was like telling him like, you have to do it, dude. Like you guys
Yeah.
got to do it. And then literally I see him at like an event like 2 months later. I was like, sick. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
He like texted us. He's like, I sold a diff to Palmer. Like, it was great. We had a great conversation.
I was there for like an hour and a half.
He's like, I'm really inspired to go drifting now. And then he went out. So
Yeah.
Sick. I love
Cal,
that.
you helped Cal quit side jizz.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But you're also the reason he flipped his car.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it. Hey, sorry, man. Happens to the best of us. You know?
Yeah.
There's like a Ryan Cotto flipped his car on you know Ryan Cotto?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he flipped a Corolla
That's fucking cool.
on full track.
That's
So
scary.
did Julian.
DeMay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Julian
I want
DeMay.
to flip a car.
Julian.
No, you don't.
Yeah, all the cool kids are doing it.
Don't you have a slick top? Don't ruin it. I mean, you already cut the back end off of it.
Fine. I'll flip
And I
my.
already got to crash into it.
I'll flip my M3 instead.
Perfect. That thing's.
It's just asking for it. You know?
Yeah.
His M3 was already 2 different cars, and then and then you made it 3 different cars. I guess.
It was back halved by like some shitty insurance job. I feel like in Arizona
When you bought it.
because I had a clean title, but like I got the cage done, and the dude's like, "Yo, your car's back halved." Like you look, there's just like welds all around it.
Weird seams in weird places, and then the VINs.
The VIN was different because then I actually back halved it with fiberglass, and then we like looked at the VIN, and it was from a 328 IS or 328i.
I being sedans, S being coupes.
Yeah.
For all you non-BMW nerds out there.
History lesson.
History lesson? Get educated.
Did you guys always like BMWs? I feel like you're the first. Literally, I think the majority of the people that I have on the podcast are all like S chassis people because that's who I know because that's the era. That's my era.
I stumbled into a BMW because when I was in like high school and shit like that, I was like, American cars, this and that. And then I got out and all my friends like, I don't want to go. No origin story. It's fine. But anyway, Aviel was like, hey, you should. There was a 240SX in my neighborhood, and there was my BMW that I got.
The one that you're currently
the
driving.
one I drive right now.
Yeah. Okay.
And, because I had a truck that I drifted for a little bit, and it was like
Terrible. What kind of truck?
a '76 Datsun pickup,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
long bed.
That's all right.
It was bad in a bad way, not in a good way. It was cool.
It wasn't like bad.
It was like, ooh. I still have it, but it's. But anyway,
Yeah, keep that thing.
yeah, maybe. My dad's like, you should get rid of this. And I was like, no, I don't want to keep it. It's cool.
Well, didn't you sell it and buy it back? He gave it to you.
He gave it to me. I met him at
Just
bike.
take this away.
Yeah, I was at a bike party. Thanks, Mike. I was like, I saw him at bike party, and I was like, go to bike party. It's sick. I was like, hey,
what is bike party?
It's like, what is bike party?
Yeah,
San Jose bike party.
Oh, is that where everybody rides around on?
Yeah, just
rides
like
around on
bikes and everything.
Yeah, it's just like crazy people.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, that's cool.
I went to the welcome back ride. It's like the only bike party I've gone to, I guess. But it was cool though. I'd do it again.
You got a car from it.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was like, I saw Mike. And was like, hey man, like, because we'd like talked a little bit before about like, hey, like, let me buy the truck back. He's like, I don't know, this and that. Like, we discussed the price, and then like, I'm like, hey, I really want that truck back. He's like, dude, just fucking come get it. And I was like, what?
You mean it?
And like hands me a nug and then like rides off. And I was like, this is sick.
They really came up on that bike party.
They really came up.
Got high expectations for the next one.
Yeah, high expectations.
Nice. All right. How did you? Because you guys found drifting separately.
Yeah.
How? We'll start with you because.
Oh God! Like
yours is probably more interesting than mine.
Crazy carts.
What are crazy? Oh, like the
razor,
like razor,
like the little razor
carts.
ones where
Yeah.
they have the little e-brake on them.
So I was at a car meet.
You're like at the mall and some kids just fucking threw it on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no. So I was at a car meet because I didn't have like a cool car. I had like my dad's Mazda 3 and like a Chevy pickup truck. Like not even a cool big one.
Sick.
It was like an S10. That's lame. It blows transmissions up. It's my fault. But I was at a car meet and like this kid whizzes by on a crazy cart. And I was like, that's fucking cool. It was Aviel.
No way.
Aviel ruined my life. And also his car was there, and I was like, who puts Corvette wheels on a BMW? Which I later bought those Corvette wheels and put them on my BMW. So, but
circle.
Yeah, and then and that was my death spiral into drifting. Was like Aviel rode by on a crazy cart, and like I got sucked into that friend group of people who drifted, like Aviel, Shane, Kelvin, like all these guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Aviel rode with me from here to Canada for a drift event, and we talked like maybe a half an hour.
Oh my God.
Aviel's like,
Aviel's cool.
He's super cool, but
yeah.
we just put on podcasts, and like he's like, have you heard this one? I was like, no. And we like play like the whole 2-hour podcast.
You guys are just sitting there just like happily listening to podcasts.
You're like,
going down the road.
check this one out. And then we like put on like stand up or something. Dude, like, yeah, I mean it was cool. Like
you didn't
get along well.
Yeah.
No, it was tight. It was fun. It was a cool trip. You made like a really cool video from that trip.
That video is cool.
Yeah.
Like
All
everyone's
of
like,
videos are cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Every like 6 months, I'll go and like watch that video. And I'll be like, oh, dude, like Jason fucking tore his car up on that fucking curb.
I let him into that, dude. I let him into that thing. You know, that same day he aired that. There was like a little kind of like ramp on it's like the infield of this like oval track in like Penticton, Canada, and they like don't run it anymore. But the event was DUI, Drift Union Invitational.
Nice.
And there's like there's like a little like crest in the infield, and you can get air. And Jason jumped it and like landed his car in a porta potty.
Oh my God.
Like Dukes of Hazzard is fucked.
Oh my gosh.
They had poutine at the track for like, like
Sick.
little snack bar or whatever, and like they make burgers or hot dogs or whatever. They had poutine. You know what poutine is? It's like French fries with gravy and cheese. It's like a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
I'm not cultured.
Okay.
I just drive BMWs. I didn't even know. I was like, are we going back to that, or do you want to?
Let's finish the. So
dude, I love tangents. So I'm at Aviel and like cool E36. Like went to Winter Jam with those guys a couple times. And
how old were you at the time?
I don't know. Probably. Oh gosh, like maybe 21.
Yeah,
maybe. I think probably about that. Maybe a little younger. Maybe 20. I think. No, it must have been like 19 or 20. because like didn't get a cool car to do anything fun in forever. I just had I've had my crazy cart longer than anything else.
Damn.
I still have it.
So you learned how to drift on a crazy cart?
No.
You saw kids on crazy carts and you're like, I'm gonna go pro.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
I mean, that's sick.
There was pro, you could do it.
Yeah.
I remember Winter Jam 2019. Some dude was wheeling down a hill on a
Dude.
pit bike, and he was full speed scooting down the hill. Drew was in the crazy cart and threw it backwards down the hill, and the dude wheelied over Drew.
You ever watched the Gymkhana in
It
San
was
Francisco?
insane.
That's what we tried to replicate, but it was a shitty crazy cart and somebody's pit moped. And we both almost died, and it was awesome.
That's
I did that for Greece.
Because you dropped it because
I had to drop my trans because the throwout bearing took a shit. And then the next day totaled my car.
First lap.
oh. What
I mean,
car
not
is
totaled it. It was E36.
the one that you're still driving?
Yeah. It's not total. He just
You just stuffed it.
I broke a control arm and bent a tie rod, which back then I was oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But now I'm I bring spares of everything.
Yeah. It's probably good.
Yeah.
That was the birth of
Seeing the way you guys drive.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
probably bring spares. And since you guys drive your I remember I hadn't met you yet, but I watched you guys at Twin Drift. And then I was at In-N-Out later and I was ordering and I saw you through the fucking window in your E36, getting your food and then driving off. And then I saw your fucking trailer following you and I was like, what the fuck? Sick.
I'm pretty sure we were all on the trailer too.
Yeah. There was hella people on the trailer that all got their food.
It's the first time we went to In-N-Out after it was during COVID. They had the inside closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
oh yeah, maybe I was in line. I can't remember, but I remember seeing you go through the trailer with a bunch of people on it, and I was like,
and everyone else in our group was towing their cars, so they couldn't go get food.
Yeah.
So just fucking get in the trailer.
Yeah.
They thought employees think it's great, so it's always a fun time.
They treat the trailers as a separate car.
Yeah.
It's he'll
Yeah,
he pulls up and he's like, "You guys good?" We're like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Because they're like, "Oh, do you order me food?" There's another order. I'm like, "Oh, it's for the trailer." And she's like, "What?" And looks out the window and there's a trailer there. She's like, "Oh,
hello there."
Yeah, our neighbor.
I work at In-N-Out. We get paid decent. Some of them are gonna be real nice.
Yeah, they think it's cool. It's
Yeah.
this is different than just cars going by.
Dude, that's pretty fucking fun.
We haven't done it in a while though. We need to do it. It's been cold every
Yeah.
time, and now you can go inside again. So it's
Yeah. I've definitely sat at the In-N-Out, eating my food and just be like, oh, I don't want to drive home yet.
Yeah.
Just looking at I always park. Dude, I always get side-eyed hella about it because the line goes past all the parking. And so I'll pull into the parking spots that are
And
blocked. Everyone's like,
"You gonna just cut the line with your fucking trailer?" No one's trying to park.
and then I park it and hop out. And they're just like, damn, that guy's sick.
Is it the good side of your car that they see or the bad side?
There is no good side of my car anymore. Thanks to you fuckers. I'm just
He's
kidding.
learning.
How about you, dude? How'd you...
Not as cool as Drew and Aviel's crazy cart story, but
I wouldn't call that cool.
I mean, I feel like it's, I don't know what.
I'm just another nerd.
Yeah, me and all my friends were big.
Jason went to go see Fast and Furious with his Tokyo Drift with his grandma. So of all the stories,
that's kind of sick though.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and he took that grandma for a ride along at Grange.
I saw that video.
Yeah,
that was
and
sick.
she's like, she literally was putting the helmet on. She's like, I don't want a ninny ride or something that.
Yeah.
You better go.
Don't go easy on me.
Yeah. Jason's like, okay. Anyway,
Tell your
sorry.
story.
Yeah, we were into mountain biking, raced on high school and stuff, and we slowly got our licenses and got front wheel drive Lancers, not even Evo, it's just Lancers, Sentras, my mom had a Honda Civic that I totally destroyed. But slowly we ride along with your friends, just go fast, be stupid, oh, there's some trays over there, just slowly. And then my friend got an E30.
This all sounds very familiar.
Yeah, and my friend got an E30 and would power side a corner and be freak out, oh my god, that was sick. I want to do
open
that.
diff and shit.
Yeah, super bad. It would very
whoa, big skid
freak
guy,
out, crazy. And then I got my license when I was 16, I think, still, but barely. And I drove my mom's Honda around for a while, and I eventually was I want a drift car. drifting's cool. Like I want to do that. And so I bought a 318i 4-door because I didn't know anything. I'm like, it's an E36, so it's good for drifting. Like I didn't know it was a 4-cylinder, and like until I got home, I was like, wait, this doesn't have the cool motor. But like I just like drove that around for a while, and I was like pretty broke. Like still kind of mountain biking and doing other stuff. And then I was ready to like put money into it, and I was like, I'm not gonna put money into a 318. And I found my M3 for sale for like $3,000 on Craigslist. He didn't put E36, he just put like 97 M3. So like if you search E36, you wouldn't find it.
Yeah.
And I bought that, and yeah.
You're like, this is a little faster than
I'm like, I test rode. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, it actually moves.
This is the fastest thing I've ever driven.
Yeah, like, this is sick. And
so you're like, all right, bought it, take it to the track.
Yeah, like did some. Like I right like a month before I bought it, I got a sim set up too.
Nice.
So like I like learned to drive kind of on the sim, and then like took out to do donuts at like our local spot, whatever. And then like just took it out to Sonoma. I live 30 minutes from Sonoma, so it's like super easy for me to just like go after work and just go drive. So I think the first season I drove an outlaw drift event for my first event before I was 18, because you had to be 18 to drive Sonoma. And my dad came with me to an outlaw drift event when I was still 17.
The old Stockton loophole.
Big outlaw guy.
Favorite place to be.
Hey, you know?
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And then I think the first season I drove, I legit hit like every Sonoma I could. Like,
same.
I'm like sick. Like, I want to go a lot.
Yeah. I did one Sonoma, and I was like, I'm going to do all of these.
Yeah. And then slowly ruined that car.
Nice.
And then, yeah.
That sounds like a very familiar story to a lot of people.
Yeah.
You're like, I got this car, and then I destroyed it over the course of a year and a half.
Actually, it
was that
lasted
your
a
daily?
while. Yeah. Like there's some crazy pictures of me driving it in really bad condition. Like really bad.
Like no rear window, rear end folded.
Yeah, like
I come from Thunderhill.
Yeah.
Because you're an idiot.
With no center support bearing. Also, I tube reared it. Tube rear. It was really bad. But I had like fiberglass delete, and like it was before I like drilled out the holes for the taillights.
Yeah.
But I had like a third brake light like on the like tube rear, and I just zip tied my license plate. I'm like, I want to try my car again. So I drove it to work like that. And I got pulled over like coming up my hill to my house. And the dude's like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's my only car. It wasn't. But I'm like, it's my only car. Like I had to drive. He's like, don't do it again. I'm like, okay.
Did you ever make the mistake of like talking about your cool car at work and then driving it to work and having everybody be like, hey, did you guys see that piece of shit in the parking lot?
No.
That happened to me, dude. It was pretty heartbreaking. I'm like, this is like, dude, it was like, I was like slammed
on Slack, right?
Yeah, like this is like my first like not when I quit Best Buy and I went to work for like the shittiest tech company ever. They paid me like I think it was like $15 an hour, and I had to check. I had to make sure that like PowerPoint presentations for like medical school worked on like a bunch of different computers. So like I'd have to click through and make sure like every slide loaded for all the PowerPoint presentations, and then I would have to like change the computer and like do like a computer with different specs and then like do it again. And it was all like for like medical stuff. So it was like a bunch of like dead bodies and like cadavers. And, like, one time there was like straight up like a skinned penis like on one of the things, and I was just like, every time the fucking shit would come up, I'd just be like, yeah, it's good. yeah, and like but like we had like an inner work chat. I think it was on Skype because it was like a while ago. But all I used to do was go on Zilvia and like look for car parts and shit. Like I like hardly worked. I hated that job. And
I feel that.
So I always was like talking about my car, and I was like 21, 22, I think. I was 22.
Sounds oddly familiar.
Yes, I'm like, dude, I thought my car was so sick. I'm like, Origin wide body, like mixed match aero, mixed match wheels, like slammed on 3-piece, like sick. Dude, I drove it to work, and like literally like the fucking Skype chat, like I didn't like I was late, and like in the time that it took me to park the car and like walk in, the Slack chat or the Skype chat was just like Yeah, you guys see that piece of shit in the parking lot? Because they're like all the windows face the parking lot, and we're on the first floor.
So everybody was just like,
dude, they were roasting it, and I had been talking about how cool my race car was. The entire 6 months I worked there. I didn't work there much longer than after that, dude. I got fired in like a couple months.
They saw your car, I was like, can't.
They're like, dude, this fool's whack.
Yeah, I always knew my car was really shitty, and like we have like 2 parking lots on the side of our building.
Didn't.
No, I knew. I knew it was bad because like I'm like I just want to drive. I don't care how it looks. But we have 2 parking lots on the side of our building, and like our boss like got mad about us. He's like, stop parking the fucking parking lots. Like there's not enough room for the customers. So you come into the parking lot like this, and it's a one way. And if you can like kind of pull straight instead, and that's where the dumpsters are. But I'm like, it's not a parking spot, but like you just block dumpsters, and like they only pick up trash once a week. Yeah. So like I would like only like.
So you put the trash with the trash.
Yeah. If it wasn't a Tuesday, which when they picked up trash, I would just pull straight in and park next to the trash cans. And like I'm pretty quiet, so like I don't talk to my coworkers.
The trash cans.
Yeah, where it belongs. And I'm like checking out this customer, and my coworker like brings up the cars, whatever, and they're like, oh, like yeah, like did you bring it or something? Whatever, I forget like exactly what they said. And I'm like, yeah, it's the really shitty one next to the dumpsters. And they're like, oh, yeah, we saw that. They're like, we're like, oh,
immediately we're like, oh,
yeah,
this kid doesn't like cars.
Yeah, because it was like.
They're like, damn.
Back smashed up. I'm pretty sure the window was out of it, like in the back.
They're like, damn, are we paying him enough?
Yeah, it was real bad. But I think I got pulled over 9 times in 2 weeks once and didn't get a single ticket.
Just because?
Yeah, I mean, like I was like 17 or 18, and like I was like a little white kid. I feel like.
Yeah.
In like Berkeley, and they're just like.
Yeah.
They was like they like look in, they're looking at me, they're just like look around, they're just like, what the.
Do you have a place to live?
like,
yeah.
I was like, hey, sorry, yeah, I'll fix the light. Never fix the light.
I used to do like a construction contracting-ish job at Lockheed.
You gotta point the mic at you.
Can't
eat it like
corn.
Is
this better?
Yeah, it's better.
I'm gonna like a corn dog.
Yeah.
Corn dog.
Corn dog, not corn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that forever now.
So like just drive it to either there's like the Sunnyvale plant.
Lockheed Martin?
Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Missiles in Space.
So you're building rockets, dude?
No, I was doing some room that they were gonna do other stuff in that they wouldn't tell us about.
Sick.
I wasn't that cool. I wasn't that cool.
We know.
It's like construction stuff?
I know you know. Yeah, we just like building rooms and stuff like that, and just doing weird like just construction shit. But like you have to like bring.
They're like, yo, we need a sink right here.
Like they do like a whole room. Like if you wanted to put like drywall and then like sound deaden and then like make sure there's no like you can't hear anything.
Oh yeah, hold it. Don't touch.
Don't touch it.
I don't know. Whatever. It's making weird noises. Hopefully I'll fix it. It's okay. It's not your fault.
This podcast will never see the light of day. Feedback fired.
No, that's just whatever. Anyway, carry on.
So it's
You're
irrelevant.
building rockets.
It's like a nice facility.
Yeah,
and like this is still when my E36 was like all white, not smashed up in the back. And like I had a Volvo at the time too. It was like my daily. And it's not that Volvos are unreliable cars unless they're just not, then they're just not. But mine was just like shitty. And like, so it was like down for a couple weeks. I'm like, I'm going to just drive the race car. Like had to like half cage door bar, like the way it is now, like gutted, like welded diff. And I'm in the parking lot and they're like, oh yeah, just like tell them like some of the contractors, yeah, just follow me over here and we'll go to the building. And like, I'm like making a sharp turn in the parking lot, like welded diff. And it's like, no, like it's like worse because like, it's like concrete.
Oh, it just drags one.
Well, it's concrete and like light gravel over it. So it's like, it's like making these terrible grinding noises. And they're like, something's wrong with your car. And I was like, no, I don't want to explain it. It's supposed to be like that.
No, I did that to it. I made it like that.
Yeah. And then it was fun. There was another site up in the Santa Cruz Mountains they have. And we're doing like some weird water.
Are you supposed to talk about that?
No, it's fine. Like, no, it's a site. If you Google Lockheed Martin, it's like a Santa Cruz site.
Okay.
It's cool. They shoot lasers up there and stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's cool.
Space Force.
Yeah. But it was like, it's like you up 9 and some other small, super windy roads. I like stacked it in the hillside one time at school.
On your way to work.
I had to get on my way to work. But I was like going up pretty fast. So like I still had time and like someone pulled me out. That's cool. I got
On your
stuck.
way
I got stuck on my way to work. Like backed the car into a hillside.
It just stepped out on me. I don't know what happened.
I mean, like this was definitely not on the way up there. It was like some other country I did this in, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to get pulled out. Like some randoms, like, "Hey, be careful!" I'm like, "I'm sorry."
You're like, I'm learning.
You're like, no shit, I'm in the wall.
No, the car's got like stickers all over it and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I bent the muffler and moved the bumper a little bit, and it was fine.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Just like bent stuff up and just kicked it back when I got up there.
I hit a curb trying to race a 3000 GT.
Oh, your Lancer?
No, I had a Mercedes 190E for my first car.
Oh, that's sick.
It was major bucket status.
They're kind of cool now.
Yeah, I still want one.
Yeah. Have you seen Maher's? That guy.
It's like
He's
red.
It's red.
It's M52 swapped.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's fucking cool.
Sick.
It's a boat, but it's fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna
guy's
build
like a
one someday.
crazy DIY machinist guy.
That guy's
He's a
crazy.
nutcase.
Crazy in a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
Like,
We love you, Maher.
Yeah.
Good save, guys.
No. Like
It's like if Drew
If
Drew's
I was
like
a
the
little bit
Harbor
smarter-
Freight Maher. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
if I was a little bit smarter, I'd be able to do some cool stuff like he does.
Yeah.
But I'm not that.
Like he resurfaces his own like heads and like builds crazy machines,
Like
like,
an angle
polishes
grinder?
lips. No, like with like a big stack
Oh.
of granite and like
No way.
sandpaper and
Yeah.
like puts on a story too, so you can like see it. And like
Yeah.
he built this like weird machine to like polish his lips, like the whole like the spin the wheel. He, like
That's cool.
he's
It's cool.
he's always doing cool stuff.
I mean, all right. I want a machine to polish lips.
I mean, you saw like do it, but like it would like spin it and like you like would put the jumper cable on a battery and it would start spinning the wheel.
It's like just ghettoing up, but it's beautiful. It's wonderful.
It's like a pottery class wheel.
I don't know. Maybe
You ever seen like
have to ask.
Yeah.
there's like a little foot
Your
pedal.
foot.
and
Maher, let us know. We
Sculpt
want to
a-
know.
Sculpt a pot. I don't know, dude. Yeah. All right. So you both learned how to drift an E36. So is that like, did you ever want, like you're saying there was an S chassis in your neighborhood?
Yeah, and like the guy, like, oh god, I tried to go buy it the other day, and like I had
Yelled
pizza
at you?
before. No, he didn't yell at me, but I had like pizza before, and this is
Yeah.
like kind of like mid Corona,
Yeah.
and like I like had a little pizza crumb in my throat, and I like coughed, and he just literally slammed the door on me.
He's like, well, that car's not for sale.
Yeah, but the E36, I like kept bugging him. I was like, I want to buy this car, like, because I had a.
Oh, he had both.
Well, no,
two
that
different
was
people.
that was like that was on like.
Oh, you're trying to buy this S36.
I'm trying to buy the
chassis.
S13 or the E36.
Right.
Something's going off. I'm just gonna.
I would have ruined it.
That's
I'm
okay.
just gonna leave it alone.
I can hear it, but it's not
Yeah.
that loud.
Yeah. I didn't want an E36.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was like getting into it. I'm like, oh, I can get like an S chassis, like a Miata E36. And I'm like, even back then, like S chassis were like expensive compared to like E36s, which you can get like an M3 for like $3,000.
Yeah. That's how
Like-
much mine was.
Yeah. That's how much they should be.
My car was $1,400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I was like, I don't want a Miata. Like, actually, I do kind of want one now.
Yeah.
My
So
friend
I
has a
shouldn't
turbo
have worn
one.
this shirt. You guys don't even like BMWs?
No,
No,
I
they're
like them
cool.
now.
I like- yeah,
but back
no,
then,
they're
before I didn't
good.
know anything, before I knew they came with 4-cylinder engines.
You just have to do like all the chassis stuff and a bunch of work to the motor, and then maybe it won't give you any issues. Maybe. It also might just blow up on
No,
you.
you can like my M3 like lasted like 2 solid years of me just being an idiot, like forgetting to put my coolant cap on, like forgetting to put my oil cap on, and going to drive Summer Jam for 2 hours, like being an idiot.
Both at the same time?
No, only the oil cap was on Summer Jam. The coolant cap
I forgot
was
to
on the way to
put my
go
oil cap
street
on.
drifting.
One time on Moe.
I'm like, why is it ticking so? It used to always tick, but it was ticking like really loud. I'm like, why is it ticking so loud? And so I just like I lost the cap on Summer Jam, so I just put duct tape over it. For the rest of the session.
dude.
Yeah, crashed out.
My car has 286K on it now, I think. It's like stock motor, stock trans. You just take care of it. Don't do what Lucas does.
Yeah, don't be like me. Be like Drew. He takes care of his stuff.
Or don't.
Do you? You take care of your stuff?
His
Kinda-
motor,
kinda
yeah.
really.
Your
I mean,
motor
like,
you do.
I don't know. I'm like, just like,
You're like, it's at operating temp. I got to cool down.
I mean,
yeah.
that's-
I'm like, oh no, it's at 190. I gotta take a cooldown lap, and Lucas is like 220. He's like still doing
Well, when
laps.
you're like everybody's driving, you're like, I'm at like 219. Like, could you go do a cooldown lap, or I could go do some sick party laps?
You're
Like, what are you gonna choose?
I'm actually team Lucas
Yeah.
on this one.
I know. Well,
and it's good now that my motor is worth like $9 million. I do that more.
Lucas is
I'm
more?
getting better.
No, I do
Oh,
cooldown
do the
laps
nice
more.
stuff
I'm like,
more, yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah.
better after
when they were $1,200, I'm like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah, blow it up. Who cares?
Dude, one of the Super D New Year's Eve like events on East, I think my temps were like 230 water temp,
How'd you get that hot on East?
265 oil temp, and I was like,
Oh my god.
dude.
I should probably like, and I just like threw it in fifth and like let off and let it like cool
Yeah.
down a bunch, but
East is like
fast.
I couldn't get my shit hot on East.
Yeah, same.
really.
Well, because
Well, this last one it was like super cold out, so
yeah.
Dude, I was on Drift Week, Muscleman. Derek Payne, he has a Jay-Z.
how is that course? Sorry to
was
tell your
fun.
story, but tell me after.
But he has a Jay-Z E36. I pulled up next to him, like, you wanna drive? And he's like, yeah, I got to let my car cool down. It's at 260. And I'm like, did you just say 260? He's like, yeah, it's been getting hot. I'm just like, all right, see ya. And I did like 4 laps. He was still just like sitting there.
Watching your temp gauge with anxiety,
Yeah.
you're like, come on, go down.
It was fun.
That's a blown head gasket, my guy.
But dude, he did the rest of Drift Week. It's still kicking. I don't know. Like,
all right.
I'm like,
Was he at 260 the whole time?
bro, he's
This
like,
is on the highway at like 260.
yeah, he's like, it won't
Oh
get
my
hot.
God.
It won't get cold. I'm like, I wonder why.
Yeah,
yeah.
most of the highway stuff was fine.
Dude.
So
Derek was
I
the only
bump
guy.
drafted you. We were on the
Oh
way to-
my god.
we're on the way to Arizona, and I'm bump drafting him for like not 5 minutes, or a couple minutes. I look down, I'm at like 215. And I'm just like,
He's pushing me down the road.
yeah. I'm like, my gas mileage is really good.
Julian DeMay was telling me that since you guys ran 290 or 391s the entire
Yeah.
drift
Yeah.
week, so you're
Yeah.
like
Terrible.
391 highway
391 riff rack. and,
road trip.
Yeah.
like 15 miles a gallon.
Yeah. The roof rack kills your
It
gas mileage.
wasn't. I don't know.
No, mine, like, I know the stock gauge isn't like the you know what I'm talking about, like the BMW one that like tells you your MPG.
Yeah.
With the roof rack, it was like 10 to 15.
the vacuum gauge.
Yeah, but it was like 10 to 15 miles per gallon. With the roof rack off, it was like 20 to 25. Like, it was like
Yeah.
way different.
I get better gas mileage with my trailer than I do the roof rack.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 20, 22 if I'm like trying to drive semis, taking it easy. The roof rack, it's like 15 to 17.
And they fall off.
Because I'm a
easy.
nerd and I have to know.
Yeah. All right. I mean, especially when you're doing that many miles.
Yeah, especially if you're broke as we are.
Shit.
Pour your heart and soul into saving up and eating cup noodles for forever and then go to Drift Week and blow it all.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm being nice with my motors, because they're not like, you can't buy them for like 50
$200
bucks to $200. I bought
Yeah.
one for $50 once. I had a blown head gasket, but it was complete, like everything, wine harness, like
Yeah.
everything.
I sold my Rod Knock KA for I think like $50 or something.
Yeah. But like now that they're
But
like
that was-
600, I'm like, oh,
That was
kinda expensive.
2013.
Yeah.
I didn't check.
Good
I
luck getting
never
a K
checked the
now.
oil on my
Yeah.
K.
Oh my god.
That's what happened. I fucking Rod knocked it because I like didn't. I wasn't good at working on cars. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, well, it's only been like a couple months.
If I knew
The
what
whole underside of your motor is just like wet. You're just like, it's only been a couple months.
That's-
No, I think it burned a bunch of oil.
guess what happened to my Volvo.
You probably-
I rod knocked that car and like sold to some kid for like $400. I was like, hey, it's got rod knock. You hear it? He's like, yeah, I know. And he drove it for like 3 to 4 months with rod knock. And it didn't blow up. And I was like, I sold it
well, you
because I thought it was gonna blow up. And he drove it for 4 months. And then he finally blew it up.
well, you tried to sell it for like $900, and I almost bought it because I really want a 240 wagon.
I'm glad you didn't.
And then
that car-
like 2 weeks
that
later,
car
you
was
rod
so
knocked it. And I'm
fucked.
like, thank God.
Like,
I
it
didn't
had-
buy that.
It had some like weird electrical issues with the hatch because like the wires like pinching those things with the hatch. It's really stupid. I mean, it's like a 30, 40-year-old car now. They're like,
Yep.
they're cool though. I want one again. I want one to like as a street. I want like a 740 as like a street drift car.
A Volvo.
Yeah, because no one suspects of like a Volvo.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm just taking a drive in my mom's car. I got mad or something like that, and the cop's like, all right, get out of here. You know, like, What are they gonna do? Like,
I don't know if
that was you drifting your mom's Volvo.
I don't know if that'll work for me at my age.
Yeah, I don't know, but like
I'm really struggling with that because like I want to have like a shitty street car that I can like, but I can't relive that like moment when I drove my car that I thought was really cool to work when I was like 22 at 32. You know what I mean? You can't pull up to like your corporate job and just be like, "Oh, what's up, guys?" And on Slack, you guys see that piece of shit in the parking lot? And just be like, "Not again!"
You have to have like a nice
fired within a month again. Like, there's something going on here.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a pattern.
There's some discrimination against shitty Japanese cars here.
I
won't stand for it.
Unacceptable. Also, one of my coworkers sent me some like really weird shit on our like chat, and I clicked on the link, and then the front desk lady like walked up behind me to tell me something about like my time card or whatever, and she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Ah!" And I like,
it's from John and 3B.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. And then she's just like, and just walked away. Didn't say anything.
And you're like, I'm dead.
Yeah, I didn't work there much longer.
This is the beginning of the end.
Yeah, it was the car, and then that, and then probably like me never working in that order.
Not worth it.
Like it takes them 8 hours to do 3 slides. Like,
why did you do only one computer on Friday?
Like, dude, I found some bricks, bro.
I was on Sylvia, man.
300 shifts.
What?
And those were the ones that were on my car.
Just use E36 bricks.
On your
I don't know.
chassis?
I don't know. Maybe you can.
People have
maybe you
talked about. I don't think it works. They're too
Can't you
tall.
use some, like-
They're too tall.
Just do weird stuff. Get stupid with it.
People are putting like the Chevy,
Yeah.
like
Zenki or
S10
Koki?
The Chevy. No, they're putting the Chevy.
You know what I'm
S10,
talking
like,
about, though?
brick headlights.
The Zenki Chevy or Koki Chevy?
So like Cavalier.
The truck.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the truck headlights.
No,
Yeah,
there's
the
the one
truck
that, like,
headlights.
fits in there.
Yeah, but
It's, like, a little
it
bit
looks kind of
different.
whack.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I don't know. Whatever. I sold those bricks for like $350.
Hey, man, you made $50, right?
I made $50 and I broke
And you
them.
got
Sick.
and you got to use them.
Yeah.
You got your money's worth and more.
Cool points. I don't have any fucking cool parts anymore.
You got like a bunch of turbos over
got a
here.
new turbo.
I don't even. Are
The
they
turbo's
yours?
pretty cool.
Are they not yours?
Yeah. I paid full price. I'm not gonna say who makes it.
The turbo or the manifold?
The turbo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some people.
No free
Some
cloud.
people.
Yeah, dude.
We learned that from Cal.
Who did he learn that from?
I don't know, but we're not gonna give his Instagram
Yeah, no
away
free
because
clout.
it's no free clout.
He's got more Instagram followers.
We're
than us
gonna,
anyways. He doesn't
we're
need
gonna
it.
actually pay you to take his name off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you bleep that?
There's like a cool turbo.
He's
noise you
good.
have,
he's
right?
like really good at social media though, Cal. Like,
Yeah.
Why
you
do-
could just tell he just like knows how to do it.
Do you think we made Crash Dial good
No.
videos? Who do you think?
There's
I
like-
mean, he
there's-
doesn't.
No, I know he like the Beatles one had me so hyped. I was like, oh, this is so good.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I like go through the page and be like, "Oh, cool, we did that. I think it's fun."
Just wait until it's like 5 years from now.
That is what I think about. I like look at it and I'm like, dude, this is gonna be fucking sick in a few years.
This too. Listen back to this in 5 years.
Maybe.
Just cringe at my own voice.
Be like, God, if we were idiots.
You're gonna go back 5 years and be like, the video is pretty sick though, right?
We're still here.
No, I mean that's kind of the cool part about this is like you get your like timestamp of like, yo, this is where we were. This is like what our, like you guys just did like a couple of drift weeks. You guys like fucking showed up and did some really cool driving and got a lot of people's attention, which is kind of sick. Like, that's gotta feel good,
Yeah.
Feels weird because I'm still just like
In your head, you're that
kid
guy
with
with
the
that
baddie, like shitty 36, like smash trunk, and just like
drive.
Yeah.
You want a tandem?
Yeah.
You in tandem with me, bro? Oh my god, it's Luke Picard.
I remember my first time meeting Julian,
Yeah.
like Animal Style Julian. We were at Good Luck League, and like my car would leak oil and go onto the mid pipe and just smoke. So it looked like my car's on fire. So I came back to the pits, my car's ticking, like smoking really bad. And I park it and I sit there, I like sit on the roof of it because I'm just like looking around. And he's like, "Hey man, your car is like smoking." I'm like, "It does that," and he's like, "Okay." Like,
Just another kid in a shitty E36,
and like runs away. Like,
if you had Julian like concerned about your car's functionality,
yeah,
that says something.
it was like really bad, and like I didn't have a shifter boot, so it would like come through the cabin too.
Oh my god, dude! I had a sedan that just
that was me at fucking Super D NYE, like going down the front straight, like in all my GoPro clips, you can just see like fucking gear oil smoke just like coming into the car. I'm just like, God. That's probably not good to breathe. It's also probably not good for the car either.
Yeah. Just make sure you can reach your fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Handy.
Put a fire extinguisher in your car.
Yeah.
Yes, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Being on fire is not fun.
You've done it before.
It's
you
not.
got a sticker.
And every time your car is smoky afterwards, you're like, "Oh my god, I'm on fire!" Like, "Oh my god, I'm on fire!" You like freak out. It's like scars you.
So it's legit like Talladega Nights.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you just think you're on fire all the time.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I saw him do that. It was really cool.
I'm like, "Am I on fire?" Like,
he's like,
I'm on fire.
we were at Grange and he was going up against some like.
Could you have prevented it?
Sorta. Yes and no.
That's the question that no one wants to answer.
Yeah, the valve cover
would have
gasket
required some work.
So the valve cover gasket has like obviously bolts to your head, and then the back two, one was stripped and the other one broke off.
Sick.
So like the two very important ones in the back, and also has like the little like U shape kind of. So like
probably
the most important ones, there was just nothing there. I used a lot of RTV, but like besides that, like there's like it broke off. Like I couldn't like fix it.
Or like going
and
over.
so it would just dump oil onto my header.
Right.
So I did like 2 laps and it would like be really smoky. Like, am I on fire? Am I on fire? I'm like, I'm good. Do 2 laps. Am I on fire? And then I was on fire. And
I remember you going over to Rome. Like we have our like still like shitty looking cars. Like mine's like 15 different colors. Yours is just your
smashed.
M3. And we're like Rome Carpentier.
Yeah.
We're like, Rome, can we have some RTV? And he's like,
yeah.
He's nice though.
And his enclosed trailer. And I'm like, I went over like twice. I'm like, hey, can I have He's like, this kid.
It's his shitty E36 kids.
Yeah. But it was cool.
Does it feel better now at the track when you ask for stuff, people actually want to give it to you instead of just being like,
well, I just ask him now.
I have everything.
He brings everything. I
bring way too much.
Yeah.
I bring like sharpening stones and we've used them before.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Insane. Like spare dowel pins for your
That was the dumbest fucking stupidest thing I've ever
spare dowel pins for what?
So what happened was Cal needed some dowel pins for like doing a head gasket job, and I pulled I had a block that I was gonna toss that someone gave me for dirt cheap because I like to hoard things.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, my dad too.
I pulled every dowel pin.
Shout out their dads.
Shout out dads.
Sorry, the garage
and moms.
Really messy.
That's a callback to the Julian episode.
Shout out dads.
Shout out moms.
Oh, shout out moms. We do it for the moms that crashed out.
Do you?
That's it.
Okay.
Anyways.
I pulled all the
Wait, is there a story there?
Dude, we were like taking
not
3
us,
right turns.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We're not gonna worry about that, but like there's another like joke.
Crash style. They do it for the moms.
Yeah, there's another joke for like mom.
Somebody
joke.
clip that. Put it on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Put it on somewhere.
It'll end up there.
Yeah.
But like one of either my mom or my girlfriend's mom was like replying to Crash Style thinking it was like me or him. It's not.
Drew's mom will reply to like all my stories.
Thanks,
and, like,
mom.
Like
that's so cool.
All of them, but then like Drew's mom and your girlfriend's mom just always reply to the Crash Style stories.
And it's like Cal or somebody else.
Yeah.
Cal or Jackson. And so like one time they're like, we do it for the moms. And that's how that stuck.
Yeah. And then so the drifting videos also, like one of them we were in Arizona and I got my mullet cut like at the track.
Yeah.
And we posted it and like 10 minutes later my mom's like, "Did you get a haircut?" And I'm like, yeah.
Dude, how weird is social media? Like
It's
your
so
parents
strange.
are just like think about like if you ever have kids and how like in depth social media will be. Like
Yeah.
Oh man.
My mom said she's gonna watch this, so hi, mom.
nice like that. Hi mom. To
Uh,
mine. She watches some of them.
If either of my parents are watching this, can you come to my events? Oh god.
All of them? Like on Drift Week? Would you bring your parents on Drift Week?
Probably not.
Like the whole thing. I mean, like
I mean, maybe.
my
like,
mom came to Drift Week 3 and watched me swap a motor in the pit.
Yeah.
she flew out to watch, and she watched me do like 3 runs because I spent the whole time swapping a motor.
I think my uncle
That's
came.
cool.
My
Yeah.
uncle came and like he like felt bad that we were working really hard and he left because he didn't want to get in our way. And I was like, dude, just no, it's fine. Come out and hang. And he thought it was cool. And then every time we go to Medford now, they come out and hang out. So
That's cool.
Yeah. We do it for the moms.
Nice. Good story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dowel pins?
So we were at Medford.
Yeah.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle showed up that time too. But anyway, earlier I'd pulled all the dowel pins out of this whole engine block because I was like, I get every last one of them for Cal, and just was gonna hand Cal because he like trying to rush ahead guys. Good job.
Yeah.
He did, and it was okay. He was fine, and he flipped that car. But
Later that event.
God,
Wait, you're doing a head gasket at the track?
no.
No.
We were doing.
We should do that though.
No.
Kidding, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's no. I don't want to do that.
We'll just swap the motor
you know
instead.
so that one of the events that you guys were doing that had the comp that Julian, my teammate, was at.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, that guy fucking. He was talking about you. He's like, dude, he fucking put a transmission in his car. Like, he was done like 2
so
minutes.
that's the
before
event.
we were supposed to run. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But like, that's some Julian shit. Like that's
Yeah.
like OG Julian stuff. Like he used to show up to events and like his car. Like
Work on his card events.
you can ask like Alex Shea, who was just here. He's like, dude, Julian in the early days of like Thunder Drift and stuff. Like if he showed up, everyone's like, well, fuck, there goes my shot.
Yeah.
Hope his car breaks.
It's the same way.
Yeah.
It's still like that.
True.
We don't hope it breaks. We just hope we get a drive with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I wanted to battle him so bad. I keep telling him, I was like, my goal is to like be you in a tandem comp. And he's like,
Yeah.
good luck.
The last 2 comps I've done, he's beaten me. I'm like, one day I'll
Yeah.
like, damn it.
It's a good. He's
But-
a good motivator.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna fucking get him, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking fast.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
But yeah, that event at Medford, I like was doing a lap and then I heard like a big bang and I'm like, my clutch stopped working. And I'm like, well, shit. Like I want to keep driving because it was like the start of the second day? I think it was the second day of like a 3-day event or
Mhm.
something. Like I like got like some driving in, but there's still a lot of driving left. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'm dropping the trans. Like, so I dropped the trans in the pit.
This is not an unusual occurrence. for
Yeah,
you.
I did it at Super D in 2020 as well. But dropped the trans. Like I checked everything out, and I'm like, everything looks fine. Like it's fine. Like whatever. So I put it back up. Replaced center support bearing. The trans had like no fluid in it, so I put fluid in it. Shout out George K for always giving me things from his enclosed trailer.
Yeah, those
fluid.
enclosed trailer boys.
Yeah,
fucking-
they always come through.
yeah.
Nice.
I put it back up, start it exactly the same. I'm like whatever. Like yeah, it was end of the second day. Because I'm like, whatever. Like I'm like just like pack it up and go home early, and then get to the track next morning. I'm like, I still a whole day of driving. Like,
I was
might as well
like-
drop my trans again. Like,
Fuck.
so I dropped it out.
I think
This time
you
we took
did
the
runs with the trans shitty, didn't you? Just
No,
to qualify.
No, that was like before it went bad. I did some qualifying runs and then like it went bad. But I dropped the trans again, took the flywheel off, and we noticed when I put the flywheel on, there's like a dowel pin, and then like one of the holes is wider, and I put it on wrong, so it like squished the dowel pin and was like sitting weird.
So the
whole pressure plate was like offset.
Oh, that
No,
wasn't even the problem.
the
though,
clutch
actually.
was yeah. It not even me.
Yeah.
I mean, like it helped,
It helped a little bit,
but the whole flywheel was kind of like oscillating. It was wobbling.
no, but it was still like the bolts are tight, but it was like sitting at like a weird angle, so it would like kind of.
Gotcha.
But so the dowel pin was like squished,
Which is really good.
yeah,
That's what you want. It's good
helps
for your
with-
transmission.
helps
too.
the clutch feel. Yeah.
God. So bad.
So like we get it, like the dowel pin was like stuck in there. Drew like got it out somehow, and we got like a replacement. We had a replacement flywheel, and had to like put a new dowel pin in, put everything back together, and it's like right before the comp starts, and I go and it just doesn't work. It still doesn't work. I'm like fuck, like whatever.
Can you like just start it in gear and do it anyway?
You could like kind of force it, and once you're moving, you could go from like first to second.
Mhm.
But if you like had the clutch in and rev it, you just go forward. So
How did you launch?
Very carefully.
I just burned the clutch. I'm just like roasting the clutch a little bit because it like, kind of worked a little bit, but like not all the way. So like I did like one battle and like the dude like went off on his lead, and then this is my first. This is like the first time driving all day. Did one battle, dude went off his lead, and I had to fucking battle Julian. I'm like, God damn it! Like, and he just like left me because like,
You know what Julian's kryptonite is though?
what?
Corvettes.
That's this guy's core.
Like every time he drives against a Corvette, like some I don't know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about him, dude.
All right, I'm gonna go buy a Corvette
like,
now.
He had some weird issue with like the throttle or something the other day too, didn't he?
Didn't
on the
Mustang
Z?
beat him?
In the Z?
What?
Right, who? Julian?
No. Julian beat the Corvette at Medford.
No, but I'm talking about like there's that comp at
Thank God.
Thunder Hill when he had the bad throttle body on his Z.
It's
and, like,
not.
the-
It wasn't the
and
throttle
the
body.
Mustang
You know what it
beat
was?
him, What?
So when he was welding his exhaust, there was a small cabin fire that burned up some of the carpet on the transmission tunnel. But there were some wires there. Al actually found it, and they were a little bit crunched up. And it was throwing a CAN bus error code, but they thought it was like the so there's like on the Z's they have this like fuse box thing, but there's like a bunch of circuitry and computers in it that essentially like
someone's gonna like listen to this episode and be like, oh my God, it's wrong with my Z sitting on jack stands for the last year, and they're gonna go out and fix it. Sorry, anyway.
It's like the IPD69M fucking box or whatever. 420. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. But it's like essentially like the fuse and relay box. And it has like circuitry in it. And like
the body module or like
yeah, pretty much. But
oh
it
my
has,
God.
So we like
The useless
the guy who did his like ROM tune or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Anyway, the guy who did like was like, oh, it's probably that. It seems like it or whatever, because they like looked at a bunch of shit. So I think he like was gonna replace it and he ordered one, and then Al was like, what's up with these wires? And they're all like fucking melted together. And they were for the CAN system. I think probably for like the airbag or something, because they go under the seat. And if you know anything about CAN bus, it's like
almost nothing.
Nope.
CAN bus is like the internet for your car. Like it's like a internet network. So like if it's shorted somewhere, like that information like doesn't make it to the rest of the places. So like information was like looping back and like being sent like in different directions, and it was probably like breaking up the like data transmission to all the stuff. Because like on modern cars, like it's not just like a on-off switch. It's like they're sending like characters,
data.
Yeah, it's like
and
ones
airplanes.
and zeros, and yeah. Shout out airplanes.
Sounds like a 737.
He's an airplane nerd.
I don't know what the hell. It sounds like.
But you said that at the track, and that's why I picked Kenny Loggins for that video that I made of us driving.
Fantastic.
That was a good video. I watched it like 10 times. It's
Sweet.
like
Derek's a big,
an hour. Like I was like,
yeah. Derek's a big Top Gun nerd too. So
Yeah.
like, he was like stoked on that.
Yeah, I fucking love Kenny Loggins, dude. Danger Zone is yeah, and I liked it before Archer when they talked about it all the time. My mom met Kenny Loggins. Yeah,
That's wild.
I don't know what happened. I don't know, but like, I'm just saying.
Something. Do it for the mom's joke.
Yeah.
That's my mom, dude.
It's okay. She's tough. She'll get it. She'll appreciate the shout out.
Hi, Palmer's mom.
She comments on my stuff too. It's usually, at least she's not like my aunt that comments like and then says like Aunt Debbie like at the end.
Oh yeah, it's like Aunt, like whatever her username is, and it's obviously your Aunt Debbie, and then message and
Signed Aunt Debbie. This is very cool, Aunt Debbie.
stay safe. Love you.
Aunt Debbie.
You're like,
Shout out Aunt Debbie.
true. Okay, so how the fuck did you guys get so good so fast? Because you guys haven't been drifting that long. And yeah.
Obsession.
Okay.
I did a lot of kart racing, not like a lot, but like a good solid 3 years. I think it like kind of helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I had like
some of the people, someone like you know Dom, the one with the crazy Z32, Gold Star.
Yeah.
He did a lot of karting, and he's like very good. Like that car is
The car's sick. It's also looks like a handful.
Yeah. Like a few people have driven it and said that it's like not the easiest car to drive, and he can like handle it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think pretty sure like Matt Field did karting too. Like maybe not. I don't know. It could be made up. But Andy Gillespie, he's like a big karter. He traveled like with his dad and like did like national.
I wasn't that cool. It wasn't that great.
Yeah.
I actually quit karting to become a drifter. No,
Sick.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I never karted. I did a lot of action sports though, like BMX, scootering if you count that, skateboarding.
Sick.
Like,
so you're one of those fucking scooter kids?
Only for a little bit, like a little bit.
It sucks.
Yeah, but like I was
well,
more
like now like the scooters are like actually cool. Like back then it was like like parents don't know where to take their kids. To like roll around on like a razor scooter. Yeah.
I had like a cool, like a nice scooter. Like
like
I was a skateboarder too before, so like I knew like not to be a dickhead at the skate park and like have skate park etiquette.
Once I saw a kid do a backflip on one of those, I was like, okay,
all right, they're cool.
I was like, all right, I give them a little credit. Like
they're in Nitro Circus now. It's cool.
Are they really?
Dude, they
dude.
Stuff. They do like double backflip, like
fucking
I see them. They like flip the shit over their head and like do a backflip.
It's like a fucking nunchuck, but it's got wheels.
Yeah. All I can think of is my ankles. Dude, I get down on a scooter, dude. You seen the vids? You seen the flash style vid or the flash VM?
Oh, does the wall drag?
Flash VM collab?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
I don't run it, so that's Aaron.
We don't even run crash style.
We just drive sometimes.
We just exist.
Yeah. So obsession.
Yeah, like I said, I went to every single Sonoma for my first year.
Yeah.
And I had a sim. So like get home from work, like play on the sim till I went to sleep and like go to Sonoma every week.
Yeah, you guys play a lot of Seto, I've noticed.
Yeah.
You not so much, but he's always on.
That's why you get second place.
That's why I get second place, dude. Every time.
Yeah.
It's rough out here.
I feel like
play Seto.
I feel like it was like one of your old podcasts you mentioned it, like action sports too, like not being afraid to like crash or hurt yourself kind of thing.
Yeah, it takes the fear away.
Yeah. Like, I've never been like scared drifting.
I've found really.
Yeah, I mean like there's a few times you're like pucker moments, like oh shit, but like
you never like oh no, I'm gonna die. Like
I'm always like whatever. Like if I crash, I'm like whatever. I crashed my car. I
like went out in front of him at Winter Jam and broke the petrol on.
I was like
kind
whatever.
Of a pucker moment.
Yeah, I was more like fuck. I totaled Drew's car instead of like nothing to do with me. I was like fuck. Like I totaled Drew's car.
Your engine was sitting on your steering rack for the rest of the day, and you drove it like that.
Oh, I drove. So
Lucas Picard is not nice to his car.
Tangent 2019 Winter Jam when he dropped his trans. We decided it was smart to do Summer Jam first lap of the day in the rain, tandeming.
Sick.
And we weren't that good yet. And he was leading. And
we're still not that good.
Yeah, exactly. We were even worse.
I know the feeling.
He spun out in front of me on the last corner of Summer Jam. And I came in Mach 7, just fucking took him out. I like bent my coilover. I think I bent a tie rod. I ran
that coilover until last year.
I still have, yeah. And I snapped a motor mount arm, and I just and my steering felt kind of weird. Like it kind of had a weird spot.
Did you give that coilover to William?
Yeah, he has. But anyways, I drove the rest of the day like that. Whatever. And like just drove it like that. Like I think I fixed the tie rod to make it like drive a little bit straighter. But I drove it for months with a snapped motor mount arm. So I just had one motor mount arm. And then one time, I think it was a good lucky event. I chuck it in the straight. I lose power steering. And like, I think I lost brakes too.
Oh my God, dude.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So I pull off and I look at my motor's like this because the other one snapped. So
you broke like the trans mount.
I broke the trans mount. This time I met our friend Tommy too.
Your motor was just like this.
Yeah. And so we had a spare one. We had a spare.
Is that the Tom that everyone hates?
Yeah, the short one.
Fuck you, Tom.
Yeah, Crash Dell hates Tom.
Yeah.
Join us on Seto. That's our Seto server.
Yeah.
It's a wild time. You should definitely join.
Yeah. But then I replaced one motor mount, and then I like had the broken one and like put a piece of wood in there and like, ratchet strapped it to the subframe, and then I ran it ratchet strapped from my trans into the cabin.
Oh my
onto
God.
The cage and held the trans up that way. with a broken transmission.
Jesus Christ.
And I drove the rest of the day.
Don't try this at home,
And
kids.
then the ratchet strap holding the trans up like moved onto the drive shaft, so that snapped at some point. But I just kept driving.
You'd fit in so well at Mahon.
It's desire to drive.
I love that though.
Yeah,
That's fucking
it's
sick.
just like
Yeah.
it works, but like I should just not be.
I know people who will go home for way less than that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. And it's just like, but I want to drive. Like,
My
Whatever.
tires are understeery.
yeah. And we're talking about this a little bit before. Like,
I feel attacked.
Yeah, that's tires are rough.
I've never worked on my car in a
I'm
lift.
just kidding. I just keep understeering.
Never worked on my car in a lift, and like I just have like a Harbor Freight toolkit and like power tools, like carrying a bag. So like if I'm at my garage or at the track, it's exactly the same. So like I'm gonna have to fix it eventually. Might as well fix it at the track and keep driving.
This is the first year that my track tools aren't my work on car tools.
Really?
Wow.
My house.
Moving up.
Dude, we're filming this literally on my toolbox that I bought this year.
It's a nice toolbox.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I bought it from Nacho. Shout out Nacho. We're sitting in front of his car. So.
No, that dude, that was my. You're supposed to pretend that's my car.
Oh yeah. It would look a lot worse though.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say it's pretty funny.
After all these stories, like, I don't know if
probably
that's your
should've
car, dude.
Pretended like it was my car before I told all the stories.
God, can you imagine?
Oh no,
Dude.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Do you think there's something to like? Do you think there's something to like not giving a shit about your car at all when you go out? Because I feel like you guys
Yeah,
just
100%.
This guy.
Well, like
Let's
there's
see.
people who were like scared to damage their car, and there's us who were just like, yeah.
I'd be like, I always try to.
I don't like crashing my car, but I'm not.
I
Like,
don't. I don't either.
I have to drive my car home every event.
yeah.
I actually prefer when I street to events because like
You hold back a little bit.
not hold bet, but like a little bit, but not like in driving wise. Like you still drive as hard as you can, but you're just like, all right, like don't. I guess a little bit.
Don't total it.
Like that's.
Yeah,
I think that's.
but you
part
still
of
want to crash it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, but don't total it. Like don't ratchet strap your trans cross member.
This is. Hold on. Okay,
Unless you have to get home, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna bring out parts?
For the audio listeners, he's
yeah.
grabbing
Oh yeah,
a
this
wheel.
is you and Luke. Yeah,
Yeah, that's from me. I did that.
Commer's on crash style now, not animal style. Congrats.
Yeah.
Moving
Well,
on
you
up.
did that on my car.
Yeah, that was actually my fault.
Yeah.
I held up one of my front wheels that I chunked on Lucas's rear wheel.
Yeah. There's
That's
like a
pretty
big
sick, dude.
there's like a big part on it now. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
sorry.
No, it's whatever. I have 3, so now I have 2 now.
Practice hitting my car and then finished on your car.
Yeah.
That was just all the pent up rage from being the fucking lead car target for 10 years, and then like
You're
you're
like-
drive with other people. I was like,
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
I was like, they're not my teammates, but they don't care if I like touch their cars. Like it's going down, dude.
It's fun.
That was a fun session.
That was good.
That was like the
good.
best session in a while.
I was
Yeah.
I
that
was
good.
scared.
No, yeah. I was so, like,
I'll be honest. That was probably the scariest session I've been in. It was a great time, but I was like,
yeah. After every lap, I would just
getting wild in here.
laugh and be like, "What's happening?"
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah, because we were
scared.
just hot lapping. It
Yeah.
was like
just
nobody else
fucking
driving.
ignorant.
And there was like
Yeah, it
6
was
of
like-
us. Like
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah,
like
yeah.
there was like 2, 3 of us. There was like
It was
6
us.
of us.
It was us 3 in the front, and I kept forgetting that there were people behind us. But I was like, I'm just gonna throw this shit in crazy and see what
Yeah.
happens. Like, and I feel like that's kind of that was fun.
The friend, like my tires were bent. Like the car
Yeah.
did not feel good. And I was like, I'm having so much fun. I'm just gonna keep driving.
Oh yeah, dude. On the very first or second run, I like completely bent a tie rod on your car, and then I was
Hit
like,
me like 3 times.
and I like threw it in. And I was like, I don't think it feels better.
Yeah.
I was like, it feels good to the left.
Yeah. My car like would not get over 190.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, cool. Like keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Like,
Yeah.
It's scary.
I was like twin drift 1. I me and Avi all hit and like it like straightened the steering wheel out, and I was like, cool. Like it drove home better that way. I was like, nice.
that happened to me on Drift Week, I think. I like hit something, my wheel was better. I'm like, sick. Like
Couple
yeah,
of
Muscleman. I like did a back went off and then like my wheel was like straighter. And I'm like, oh,
Oh, fuck,
sick.
dude.
Like we're good.
I want to drive that course because
With your car,
It's
it'd be
pretty
really
cool.
good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like you need power.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like pretty grippy over there.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like a little bit too fast and sweepy for our power. So like
Gotcha. Okay.
that honestly, I really like that front corner. It was sketchy.
It
like,
looks
It
kind of
was-
because it's like long straight and like a very short left.
yeah, it's like very sharp.
like you have to nail the back.
Frickin'
That's why I want to
tight.
try it. It looks hard.
Yeah, and that was fun about it. Like some people would just kind of go in and like all the tracks. Like you'd,
Don't get us started.
dude, if you want us to just rant about Drift Week, we can fucking rant about Drift Week because there was a lot of like big power cars there and some people who like were like, okay, they're gonna be like really good and this and that and like they came out and like handbrake into everything and it's like
Yeah, like it's a Corvette with like double your horsepower, and you're
triple
and you're like lifting on the straight behind them as they handbrake enter, and you're just like
As they
screaming.
double
just, like,
handbrake enter.
Yeah, you're just
Like handbrake outside and then handbrake inside and then go off
Yeah.
after they slowed you down.
after
you're
they
just
after they slowed you down.
So
to
that
200 horsepower E36.
that's kind of what I'm wondering is like there's a lot of different ways you can go in drifting, and it feels like you guys drive similar to the way that like my friends and I like to do.
yeah.
And like I'm wondering kind of like what was the influence there? Like how did you was it just because you had low power cars and you want to like drive hard and
well, you and your friends.
Yeah.
No, it's fun, but like
Shout out you and your friends.
yeah, like when
shout out friends.
yeah, when I started drifting, I like just started a new job and it was like in the summer, so it was super slow. So I just like sit on this Chromebook and just like watch YouTube videos, and it was a lot of just like animal style, like Japan drifting, like and then like
You guys went
build
to fucking
threads.
Japan. They're so fucking cool.
Yeah, this like Super D from like Grange was like right before I got into like watching videos and stuff.
Oh, so like the first Super D Matsuri, like 2016,
yeah,
2018?
Yeah, 2016, like right
Okay.
there. Like that video was like fairly new. Like I think I started in like late 2017, early 2017, and like just watching them, like that's sick. And like I remember like watching the videos and like seeing like Julian and Jason like fly off track, but they're like next to each other, so like,
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah,
happens.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would like send to my friends. I'm like, guys, like you
We
stay
gotta
close, get closer, and nothing happens. Like if you start far apart, it's bad. So like
yeah.
That's why we crashed at Winter Jam.
yeah, because I was trying to catch up.
Give space.
Yeah,
Like on
Yeah.
our first
I
time
hate
of the day.
when
No,
people
just
say
fucking
that.
go out and smash into each other like close.
And like I cannot say that enough. Like if you're like, I'll follow you, I'll give space. I'm just like,
No.
no,
Yeah.
please.
No, because
Like,
I'm gonna
that's
spin and you're
worse.
gonna hit me really hard.
Yeah.
If you're close to me, we're just gonna tap and everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah. I'd like either like try and get close to me or like don't
yeah.
chase me really far behind because that's
Yeah.
how the big crashes
There's never
happen.
any big crashes when you start close. It's always when catch up and just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
everybody's always like if like I go off like I try to get my friends to like let me follow them a lot. And I'm just like, let me follow you. And they're like, all right, keep your distance. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. But then I
You're
just
just,
like
like,
get
running-
closer.
I think-
because like you can like read cars. Like you can see like, oh, they're
Yeah.
about to spin and like kind of like
Yeah.
How did you pick that up? Because that's not like I don't know, it's not like necessarily easy to do, right? Like you just
Yeah.
watched people do it and you're like, I want to do that, and then did it.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, sick.
I mean,
I mean, like, there's
it's like I have like 500 hours in Assetto Corsa and like
Jesus Christ.
yeah, and like went to every Sonoma my first year drifting. So like it's just
Yeah.
a lot of seat time. Like it's only been I guess it's the start of my like 4th year drifting. But, like,
Crazy.
I probably have more seat time than like a lot of people out there. Just
Yeah.
because like I'm a very
It's-
obsessive
it's-
person. So like
it's- It's just seat time.
it's just seat time. It's simple as that. It's just
Shut
seat time. No, but it's just like I'm a very obsessive person. So like I find something I like and just like
You're all
all
in.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you didn't also like you didn't go stupid with your car either. You weren't like
Yeah.
there's a lot of like
bushings, like
Yeah.
coilovers.
That's a mistake I think a lot of people make is
yeah.
Like, I didn't
they-
do yeah.
they overbuild their cars. You guys just bought what was available and cheap
Mhm.
and then went and drove them as much as you possibly can. Like that's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, like we
how
had
you get
we-
good.
I feel like we both had pretty good influences. Like I had like Avi on those guys. So like
Yeah.
just keep it simple. Like just like
Yeah.
you absolutely need because these cars will fall apart to do bushings and reinforcements in the car.
I
Yeah.
had stock subframe bushings in my car until like 3 months ago.
Jesus.
I had stock
Christ.
for a while too in my M3.
Oh yeah, I remember like rebuilding your M3 and you were like I was like, is that your subframe from this car? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, why are the bushings stock?
I had nice trailing ram bushings though.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Um,
Where,
Actually,
that's-
not
They
actually.
count.
Actually, it took me a while to do those too.
Me too.
But on my 318, I put really nice.
I had the spacer.
trailing
I
arm
had like the
bushings.
shims though. You know,
Yeah.
they like make them not go bad as fast.
I would be on the run up on Summer Jam and I'd feel my car like wiggle.
My vert does that on the freeway so bad, dude. Like I think they're smoked because it's anyway. Who cares?
Yeah.
No one cares about my vert.
But
It's okay. It's
I've
kinda cool.
yeah.
You're in California. It's a summer car. It's cool.
it
Like
lives,
a weekend car. Sorry.
it lives in Arizona now.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
don't have it anymore.
Hmm.
What's
Buy
it?
another one.
It's at my mom's house. No, I still have it, but
But you can another one up here.
yeah, maybe.
Just kidding. E36s are expensive, and
Yeah,
we want to
they're not
spend our
like
money on race cars.
$100 anymore.
Yeah, what's next? If you guys could do any other chassis, what would it be?
An E36.
F13.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
I've never driven one.
Yeah. same.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to
Yeah.
change that.
Yeah. Put us.
I tried to
if
drive
you have-
Lucky's today.
If you have a cool S13 with or S14 with B knuckle, we want to drive it
Yeah,
because we want to sell out.
Let's try. I think that you would. I think that you would find it comfortable, but I don't think that you would find it like I have to sell my car and get one of these.
I've always been scared to drive one because, like,
You don't want to like it too much.
yeah, exactly.
You know, I drove Jeffy's S12 today with a CA18 in it, turbo, and that was fucking cool. That felt actually really, really good. It was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It just like it was like out of all the cars I just got in and drove today, he's
That
got
was the
like
one you like the most.
yeah. And I
Okay.
drove like a E36 with a V8 in it, and like some other
Alright.
silly stuff, and like I got in that and I was like, this is fucking cool.
I
Like,
mean,
but it's like a E30 in
You'd
the
li-
back
I think
and
you'd
an
like.
S13 in the
I
front.
think you'd like it if you drove it. Like I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like I drove. One of the best cars I've ever driven, hands down, was Jeff Stonebeck's S15.
I heard that thing's a fucking monster and it's good.
We just put B knuckle on it like that
Ooh.
night, and then like I got to do like a lap or two on like a skid pad or whatever. But I was just like, oh, this is money. It's like 2J like 600 horsepower
Oh my god.
S15 like rear mount radiator, like all the like race car shit, and then just like fucking B knuckle up
B-knuckle.
front with like stock control arms,
Yeah.
like big ass scrub radius, like
Like-
and it drove so good.
Does everything you want it to and more.
Yeah, I think I mean, my S13 was, I don't know. I feel like just try one.
Yeah.
I tried today, but Lucky didn't let me. He's
He's
still working out.
Not
kinks on
shout
it.
out
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah. No, Lucky's been like for a while, like drive my car,
Lucky's
car.
cool.
But before he turboed it, so
Yeah, he's
shout out
he's-
Lucky.
Lucky,
think-
thanks for hosting cool events.
Yeah, Good Luck League's great.
Yeah, shout out all the Good Luck League homies.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not just Lucky. There's a squad of
Yeah,
homies.
Squad of Luckies.
That's another reason is
We're
Good
very
Luck League.
lucky to have him.
Yeah.
Them.
But
Can
Luck-
you see why he had me MC his wedding? Sick jokes like
Great.
that.
bangers.
Oh, I think I said like, aren't we all so lucky and jolly because his wife's name Jolly? Aren't we all so lucky and jolly that they have us
You
here?
came up
or
with that
something?
pretty quick. That didn't take much thought at all.
No, I said it at the wedding. I MC'd his wedding.
I know, but like, was that like a just in the
Oh, I
moment?
wrote jokes for like 2 weeks,
Oh,
You prepared.
and that was one of them that made it
Oh, what are the ones that didn't make it?
not good. Not good. I mean, the ones that made it weren't good, so it was cool though.
they're probably good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Like Palmer jokes are good. You're like, oh, this is so cheesy, but it's like it's funny because it's that cheesy.
I was on a work call and like this lady from like some other company's like, you know, I don't spend that much time with you, but I would say that you have a dry sense of humor. And I was like, okay.
Thanks.
Someone called me something. It was
I don't really know what that means. I think it's like when you're not like, I'm fucking crazy and I'm so funny. It's like, yeah, jokes or something. I don't know. Like, is
Yeah.
that what dry
like,
sense of
ha,
humor means?
ha. I don't know. Somebody look it up. Not here.
Be like, I am
somebody else.
actually, lady, I'm fucking crazy, but
I spend
just-
all my money on a hobby that amounts to basically nothing outside of the hobby.
yeah.
All your money.
Can
on-
anyone else relate listening to this podcast?
My
Oh,
girlfriend asked
probably.
me, she's like, why do you drift? And like, I sat there for 5 minutes. It's like when we first met, I sat there like, oh God. Is it control? Is this the only thing I have control of in my life? And even like, But think about that.
No,
Is it
It's
the only
true, though.
Yeah, but like, am I wrong?
Yeah,
you're not. That's why I don't want to think about it.
Okay, cool. Let's get into right into something else then.
That's why you don't want. That's why you don't want to like overcomplicate drifting, because it is like one of those things. Like you don't want to bring in. Like,
That's why he doesn't think about anything. That's why he just breaks everything.
Yeah,
He's having fun,
Yeah.
or at least he thinks he's having fun.
there are those
When he
moments.
actually is underneath the car, taking the trans off for the third
There are
time.
moments where you're
This
just like,
is fun.
where you're looking around, you're just like looking at your car and like all your just everything. You're just like, what am I doing? Like, but then,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's some
This is
stuff
what
in here.
my garage looks like.
Yeah, I was like so nervous because like I didn't clean up at all,
We know.
obviously. Well, like, you know, it's literally 5 drifters in one shop.
The
Yeah,
aesthetic is cool here.
Yeah.
It's
you
like
could say that.
it's like
Yeah.
I drift and that's all we do because
Yeah, it's like I drift and I don't clean.
Yeah,
if this is professional, it wouldn't look like this.
I only clean
Or
up.
you wouldn't
I
want to
think
bring your
it-
car here.
Honestly, bro, I think I look like it when this was a shop.
Oh man.
But they got shit done, dude. You know?
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
drifting.
You want to
Yeah.
talk about some dumb drift week stuff?
Sure.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, like
There's
I
a
feel like
lot.
I feel like people like they're like, oh, they're gonna be in the podcast. I bet they're gonna talk about drift week, and we've like talked about like
It'd be really funny if we didn't.
the whole time. See, like part of me is like, yeah, that's
I
the
don't-
trolling I crave.
I don't even know what people would want us to talk about. I don't even
Just
know why
like-
people
like,
want
what
to
is-
listen
like-
to us
like,
talk.
what is- I don't know, like what is
Yeah.
what was the craziest non-drifting thing for you there? What was like the biggest like, wow, this is fucking cool.
Well,
even though,
either-
but it's like it's
either-
not drifting, even
either
though it is
one.
related to drifting.
Well, definitely like one of the coolest moments for me was like on Drift Week 3, the first one we did, when we were going from Villains to like Seattle, and we were driving through like snow-covered mountains.
Shout out the GoFundMe track.
Oh man.
More tangents.
Ah.
But yeah, we were like driving through like snow-covered mountains. There's like a ski resort over here. Like there's like snow on the side of the road, and we're just like in our drift cars, just like. I guess that's kind of.
I was going to talk about that.
Yeah, it was cool.
But
It was
no,
like-
that was nuts.
Or like coming down out of the mountains, and it's just like being that
Yeah.
far away from home, like in your drift car with like your friend and
It
your two
was like-
friends. It's like
Drift Week 3.
it was like whoa,
was
like what? This is crazy.
like Drift Week 3 is way better than
Yeah.
way better than 4, like by far.
The
Just-
PNW one.
Yeah,
It's the Pacific Northwest. Like it's
Yeah.
hard to Pacific Northwest versus like the desert.
desert
Like,
and like dust, and you're on the brink of having a sinus infection and like
Yeah.
dust inhalation.
oh yeah, I felt
Like, it was
so
fucking
bad for
terrible.
like half that trip.
Yeah, no, but like it was nuts. Like I've,
sinus.
dude, I have fucking terrible sinuses. But
I don't know if I'm
dude,
allowed to do that in
Huh?
2022. Anyway, whatever.
it was like no, like that was the craziest thing. It was like literally like fucking waterfalls, like
Yeah.
coming down the side of these rocks that are like I don't know, like 50, 100, 200 feet above
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous, like just like snow melting. We pulled over and like took weird pics of like a cul-de-sac with snow everywhere. It was,
Yeah.
like, dude, Manny. We brought Manny, and it was like Manny's first time ever touching snow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sick.
So
It's
that was,
like-
and
we
I have
like-
like a video of him like going up. And he's like, huh, and he's like, ah, my feet are wet. And, like, it's like jumping like a weird deranged animal in and out of the snow, like trying to get out of it because his feet are now wet.
Yeah.
He's never touched snow before.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we pulled off the freeway into like this cul-de-sac area, and Manny hopped on Drew's trailer to like take photos of like me, like because I was following them. and,
Shout
like,
out, Manny.
Parked at this cul-de-sac. Yeah, shout out Manny.
Shout out, Snow.
Takes cool photos.
Shout out that cul-de-sac.
Yeah. And yeah, it was just cool. You're just like, we got 2 drift cars with trailers on them, and
Hindsight, a bad idea.
we're 16 hours, like 15, or how, like 12 hours from home.
Yeah.
Like,
It was like no, it was 14 to Villains.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like 14 hours from home. Also, when we were crossing the river, remember that when we like you pulled across that river right before we got to Villains?
When I hit the fucking rock.
Before that, right before I lost my keys. 14 hours from home.
Ready to have a fucking mental breakdown before Drift Week.
Yeah, before we even started.
Oh, you lost
Oh.
your keys to your
Oh.
car.
So
before the
We're
week
like
started?
right before Villains.
So we were a day late technically.
Dude, holy fuck.
So we were a day late technically.
Run it back.
We were supposed to meet at White Plate Import Shop in Portland and then go over to Villains, which is the northeast corner of the state, which is Portland's like the west kind of middle of the state of Oregon. And we missed that day because I had to swap a motor before the trip.
Your test drive for that motor, which also blew
How many
up.
motors have you swapped?
5, 4, 5.
I was expecting more.
Well, I've done a lot of head gaskets too. Like I've like taken them out, done stuff to them, put them back in. But like I've gone through like 4 motors, I think 4 or 5.
Okay.
I don't know. But like
I don't know what his fucking problem is, dude.
yeah, I'm just an idiot. I don't take my stuff.
Cool down laps.
But like the test drive for that motor before Drift Week was 15, not even 15 minutes to go to In-N-Out to get food. And then we went back and I drove it
to Washington.
Drove it to Washington.
We
I almost had a breakdown before we left.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it was like weird. It's like you're like, all right, it's 11 at night, and we're about to go drive 14 hours to Washington with this motor I've never driven that might blow up. Okay, let's go. Like, like
and then we went.
And then we went, and then it went fine until it didn't go fine. But that's the later story, I guess.
I mean, like the cool airplane. To go.
But yeah, we like.
It's not really picking it up. You'll be fine.
Oh really? Oh
yeah.
Cool. Anyway.
But like, so we did that drive up in 2 trips. Like we like drove up to Weed. Shout out Weed.
Shout out Weed. We slept for like
we pinched
4 hours, something like that.
We pitched a
the
tent.
city or the
city.
Okay.
And well, be both.
Well, on shout out both, but not anymore.
Sorry, moms. It's legal.
My mom knows.
It's legal.
But we pitched a tent in between an RV and a semi at the Weed truck stop.
And
then blocked it in with our cars.
Yeah.
So there was like a tent.
Oh, I saw a picture of that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, they're doing it on the cheap.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
And then we
Real
like
cheap
finished the
for last
drive up to Villains. And like we're a day late because we were supposed to be at Portland, but like didn't whatever. So we were meeting them like we rolled in the night before you're supposed to start drifting at Villains.
We show up late to the pre-party.
Yeah, like the pre-party was about to end, and we were like showed up. But
like they're like, oh, like we're like, oh, like because we have this like catered food thing, like you pay in advance. Shout out Careless.
Yeah, Careless is sick.
Careless
the food
is
is really good. That's the only time I ever eat properly is on Drift Week.
Yeah,
noted.
Yeah, but like we're like, hey, like this is for us, and like, oh.
We're cleaning up.
We're like, oh, please have some food.
Yeah,
please, sir. They're like, can we have some more? They're like here's some chips, and like, no, they had stuff.
They had like,
those guys are
but
super
like,
cool.
Anyways, because I was doing this motor stuff before the trip, so I didn't
like. We have some buns.
Yeah, basically, They're like there's some leftover veggies and like 1 chicken patty. Like,
yeah,
they like fight for it.
He eats 2 bites and then puts it down anyway.
Yeah, but like. I was dealing with motor stuff before the trip, so I didn't like buy tires in time, like through Volino, because Volino supplied them for the trip.
Yeah.
So I had to get Kendas through another company like last minute, and so like
Track Day Direct.
Yeah, big shout out, guys.
You brought 22 tires with you.
Yeah, stacked on like a trailer behind my car, plus a tote with like spare trailing arms on it, like on the tongue of it.
You almost broke your trailer on the way there.
Yeah, so it's a converted jet ski trailer, so it had a very long tongue, and it would I would go over a bump and it would go woo woo, like the whole trailer would go like this, and I would see it like get lower and lower in my rearview mirror, and I'm like, Drew, we need to pull over, like this is bad, and we saw it started cracking.
Bend the tongue?
Yeah, the tongue was bending because I had a big like 50+ pound tote right on the end of it.
Oh my god!
And like 20 tires. So we ended up just like shoving it in my trunk and just had the trunk like open.
You shoved like tires in the trunk. We put 2 tires on my trailer to like lighten the load on his so it didn't break.
It ended up being fine, but then like we did that and we pulled into this gas station and we were like less than 30 minutes from Villains. And we actually met up with some people who were like doing the trip, or like we're just, I forget if they're just locals for that event.
Kind of both.
Yeah.
They're just like showing up to hang out.
Yeah. And like we're like, all right guys, we're in a convoy with you guys the rest of the way. And we get my car started. I'm like, where are my keys?
They left us.
I'm like, I can't find my keys. I'm like, we look around the whole gas station, like can't find them anywhere. And I'm like stressing trying to find my keys. And these like locals like show up like, those drift cars? And I'm like, I'm trying to find my fucking keys.
Someone's like, oh, this is really cool. Like they're trying to talk to Lucas. Lucas is just like
it was like kind of a sketchy gas station. Like, did somebody take my keys? Like, where are my keys?
Yeah.
But like our cars are like packed full of stuff. So we're like, fuck it. Like they're probably in my car. Like it will be fine. Let's just hotwire my car and get the villains.
So like in your weird fucking trailer thing, it came with some weird length of just spare wire.
Yeah.
Just like literally scrap wire. So I like stripped it and like we blew the fuse. We like blew a fucking.
Well, no, so we actually didn't. So the hotwire E36
Oh,
is
you're right.
if you have EWS deleted, there's like
Hey.
I'm not gonna do, there's 2 connectors that you need to have like a wire connect to.
Just don't get into the grimy details. But you
Well, no,
hotwire
there's 2 connectors and there's another one, but like they're close to each other. One needs to stay on and one just like is like a
one
starter.
causes sparks and excitement. It's not good, and one starts the car.
But they're really hard to get to and they're really close. So you like touch them together and shit and there's spark. But we finally get it and you have to like wedge the wire in there.
Yeah.
And then like if you like
Hope it
touch
not
it, it
comes
like
off
falls
during
off
the
and your
bump.
car dies.
So it's like continuous. Like you
yeah.
need to keep
Yeah.
the wire there.
So
Yeah.
and like to turn my car off, I would just pull the wire out.
yeah.
But so we like get to the hotel.
Oh, so the whole time it could fall out at any time and your car dies.
But so we hotwire it and I go to drive and my steering wheel locks because I didn't drill out the steering wheel. So we like drill it out, get to the hotel, whatever.
If you have an E36, drill out your steering wheel lock because it will lock up on you and you will crash.
Yeah.
He says, I don't know, don't listen to him.
I took mine out. I just took
me
mine
too.
out.
Charlie, if you're listening, your brother needs to drill his out. It was like catching today.
Really?
yeah. I hope he makes it home.
Oh, because they like start to
he's home.
fail and then they like
Yeah.
grab.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happened on my Mercedes 190E.
One of my exes wrecked her car because it just locked up on her and just sent her into a parked car.
Sick.
Yeah. But anyways,
Security.
Yeah. Security.
we hotwire the car and then get the villains the next day and like unload because we got all our shit in there.
Yeah.
And it's like tucked, like my carpet isn't cut perfectly around my cage. So shit can like fall into it. It like fell under my carpet kind of. And I just
so you
found my
found
keys.
it.
And I'm like, oh cool, they worked. And then we thought we like blew shit up because like the windows weren't working, some other stuff wasn't working because like it wasn't like it was hot wired. And I'm like,
So with the key, it worked.
yeah, like we thought we like blew my chassis harness. I'm like, fuck, I just chassis swapped. Like I just got this nice cage and like just wrecked the wiring.
Lucas
like,
has the wiring harness in one of his cars, and we ruined it.
yeah, but everything's fine. It's
And we
okay.
did later in the trip.
And I ruined the car later in the trip. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually
Okay.
a few days,
No,
a
it was
day
like
later at Villains
First, yeah,
because I hit the wall at Villains.
yeah, clean slick top coupe,
Eh,
stock body.
Ruined-
It is what it is.
Ruined clean cars.
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
I bought it for $400. If a purist wanted to save it, he had his chance. It was for sale for like 6 months for $400 and nobody bought it. So
Yeah, mine was on Craigslist for a minute.
yeah, that's why I don't feel bad. Everybody's like, you're ruining a slick top. I'm like, nobody bought it. Like,
Yeah.
It was online on Facebook, and everybody was kicking the dude in the dick for a price, and you were the first guy to be like, "Yeah, I'll just fucking come get it."
no, I told him 400. He's like, no, it's a slick top. And I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. And then like 6 months later, he's like, I need it gone. And he's like 400. And I think actually I said 500. And then like 6 months later, he's like, dude, I need it gone. I'm like, all right, $400.
He's like,
He's like,
And
fine.
it came with Stevie's diff, didn't it?
Came with he shall not be named diff.
okay.
No free clout.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No free clout around these parts.
But I paid $50 more for this diff.
Unless
and
you're careless,
this dude was like, yo, it's my diff. I'm like, all right, well, either the dude I bought the car from give me $50 or you give me $50 because I paid extra for the diff and then nobody gave me money, so I just kept the diff.
That's how it
Nice.
goes.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with Lucas, dude.
I mean, like, if I pay you extra money, I just want a diff. Like,
True.
it's not my fault the dude stole this other dude's diff.
So it's just easier. Just take it.
Yeah. But
So that's how you started off your very first trip week, was losing your keys.
yeah.
Absolutely fucking.
After having a
terrible.
mental breakdown the day before.
Lucas is just like
I think I don't think
mental
that
breakdown to mental breakdown.
Yeah.
I don't think people like realize how fucking stressful this shit is. Like it looks fun.
I mean, some people were having a great time there. Other people like us were.
Other people
like,
were prepared for having a great time and have money
Yeah.
for having a great time.
But then like once you guys started driving, then you were having a great time.
Oh, yeah.
And they were having
Yeah.
a great time
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. That was like one of those, like, the day before Drift Week was one of those, like, why am I doing this?
Oh, I
moments.
have a lot of those.
But then, like,
We-
the first day of Drift Week was like, oh, this is why I'm doing it moment.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
Yeah.
You almost like put your car in your trailer, went up there and fixed it. Then you were like, I remember because we were like, if this motor doesn't
Yeah.
work out, we're just gonna go up to item B and just be like, we know you have an M52
yeah.
somewhere.
Well,
We'll
that was
just
both
throw it
Drift
in.
Weeks. That's how Bullet Drift Week started for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that one later.
We don't have to talk about the second Drift Week one.
You're right. Drift Week 4 was lame.
Yeah. And I like borrowed some things and
You gave it all back.
yeah, but like
And that car crashed. But
yeah.
Did something happen? Are we like?
No,
No,
I
I mean, like-
I'm the guy who borrowed a motor.
I borrowed the
No.
rack out of the same car.
Yeah, we're the borrow guys now.
Fuck crashed out.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
cool videos.
They
came from it.
offered. They offered.
Yeah,
I didn't
what's wrong
ask.
with
They
that?
offered.
Why do you
No,
feel
we-
bad about
It's
that?
like a joke in internal.
It's
kinda.
like a hey, here, take this because we love you guys and we like you. We'll know you guys will do great. And like,
Yeah.
we appreciate the shit out of those people.
Yeah.
Chase, love you, Chase.
window guy. If you need a
Window
window
guy.
in Livermore, hit up window guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
No contact info, just window guy.
Just look up window guy. Maybe you'll find him.
Yeah.
Google it.
Google window guy.
There's probably not that many
Mm.
in the world.
Or just hop on random Drift Assetto servers until you find the username window guy. then ask for first
Yeah,
contact
for
info then.
real, for real.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
way to contact him.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, dude, I'm doing a shop top Honda
Yeah.
Civic.
I mean, that's the shop he works at. They do like cut glass.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's dude. His fucking instructional the other day.
Dude, tell him he should shop top his E36.
Dude,
You should talk about cows either.
Ah!
We've talked about this a little
Yeah.
bit too.
Have you?
It's been like
Yeah.
Because he can do it. Like,
Yeah.
why not?
yeah,
I don't know, man. That'd be kind of cool.
yeah.
They do have high roofs, you know.
So I that's the thing we talked about it, and like I struggled to find a chopped up E36. There's like one hill climb E36 that had like it was like crazy.
Was it like super chopped?
It was pretty fucking chopped. It looked, it was so cool, man. I mean, it had like a wing on it and everything. It was awesome.
I've never
it was
seen
it was
that.
a hill climb car. It
Yeah.
was like matte black. It's super weird. But am I too loud?
No. I keep like messing with you because you like.
I like
You
corn like
cob it.
I corn cob and then I go like this. How much different is it really?
That's pretty. You want to listen?
No,
Okay.
I don't make the podcast. I'm just on it.
Hey, that's a cool croc charm. Is that my car? It looks way nicer on the charm than it does in real life, huh?
This must be its good side.
You got your bad side as a croc charm.
Dude, I started Drift Week. Another reason why Drift Week 4 was so bad is I started for like 7 croc charms and I came home with like 2.
Oh, shit.
That's why it was bad.
Yeah.
Not the pits in the desert and
Yeah.
the dirt, the losing
Yeah.
croc charms.
Grange was fun.
Yeah. Well, it's
Grange
Grange.
is cool.
Except
Grange
it's
is always
wide
cool, except
and
it's too
kind of
wide.
Why?
Yeah,
Grange
how do
is too wide, and if you don't think it's too wide, you're wrong. Wait, did I say that right?
Yeah. I
Okay,
think
good.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Is that how you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the number of crashes.
No,
and-
that's a fact.
yeah. Grange
Yeah.
is too wide.
So they widened it too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
The whole track.
We only,
Oh, yeah,
we only
yeah.
drift the first part, really, though.
yeah. Well, okay, it's nice they put in the bypass.
The bypass is great
Nice. You
Bypass
don't
is
have to
good.
because
rally
we used
through it anymore.
to just go through the dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That shit was kind of fun though. We used to do that on the Seto servers, and like kids would be like, "That's not how you drive the course." And we're
you're
like,
like, that's how we fucking drive the course.
I was like, I'm not gonna argue with some like 10-year-old on like on the Seto chat. Like, dude,
Dude,
you're ruining it. And then he's like, who runs the server? Like, dude, kick these guys. And he's like, we're all together. Like,
that's why you got to run your own server.
It's our server.
it was our server. It was some kid that came into the server
you
and was
should-
like complaining about.
It's probably
some dude manjied the straight on our server and I kicked him.
You can do sideshows on our server, but do not mind you this.
Yeah.
Probably one of the funniest things ever was when we were doing the Good Luck League battle comp, and he goes to warm up and does a fucking full on rollback.
Dude, you were the only person that saw
I
that.
caught it
I'm
out of the corner of
convinced.
my eye. I was like, did he just do a fucking rollback warming up? Because like, 2 reasons why I found that awesome. One,
I've never been to a sideshow in my life. Pre-facing this.
but
Yeah.
you know people.
But I know people.
Yeah. One, it was hilarious. 2, it just showed me that like you guys are having a good time.
I'm from the Bay.
The Yay area.
Shit.
We keep a high fee in the warm up.
How old were you in like 2004?
Oh,
3.
Really?
what?
Yeah. I was born in 2001.
Okay. Oh, I suck at math. I was born in 96, so
Yeah, so the hyphy movement
Like
started
7?
like when you were born, pretty much. Well, before that, actually.
It's really easy for me because I was born in 2001, so whatever year it is, I'm just a year younger.
Damn, you were born in this century?
Yeah.
Century. Wow.
Pre 9/11 though.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
nice.
6 months.
So you could have been involved.
Yeah,
You were
Could've.
involved.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No comment.
Strange topic.
Fuck.
Was this elaborate ruse? You work for Lockheed Martin, trying to like
Whoa.
the government, trying to
Whoa.
get my involvement.
Somebody hit us with some triangles.
The jets were gray.
Illuminati
Jet
confirmed.
fuel doesn't mute steel beams.
Oh.
Moon landing was fake.
I'm sorry.
Was it though? I don't know, dude.
No, I
think
really
it-
like
I think it was
space.
real.
Space is really
is
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
James
Yeah.
Webb Space Telescope. Know about that?
The what? James Lick?
James Webb Space Telescope.
Oh, James.
I like James Earl Jones.
Is that?
It's like the
Do
it's
you
like
know who that
Hubble,
is?
but way cooler.
I was waiting for the laugh, the laugh sign to turn on, and it didn't turn on. Is that a joke?
No,
I'm sorry.
James Earl Jones is the guy who did the voice for Darth Vader.
No,
It was like a space. I was like,
I already forgot his name. Can you repeat that?
James
Earl Jones.
James Well Jones.
James Earl Jones.
like Dale
James Earl
Earnhardt.
Jones. Earl.
Like Angry Earl Jones. Never mind.
Angry Earl's car is cool.
Yeah,
Makes noises and does stuff and goes fast.
yeah.
I saw
FDs
Super-
are
I
sweet.
saw Super D and I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's been fucking working like he's been drifting forever. Like that dude's been drifting like he was like cool street drift guy in like Pacific Northwest like before I even started, like years. Like he's been around for a long time.
We haven't been.
I know. You don't even know who fucking was the voice for Darth Vader, dude. You guys probably watched like episode 1 first. Whatever.
I still watch VHS. I had VHSs in my house too. I'm not like
Okay.
super young,
True.
Dude,
I am
VHS is in my
super-
grandparents' house.
but yeah, I still like rewind the VHS and stuff, and like we had like a
You're
tote
sitting
full
there
of
like
like
waiting for it
VHSs
just
and
to, like,
stuff.
replay it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, rewind.
yeah, and like so I'm like didn't like grow up with an iPad, but
Yeah. I worry for those kids, man.
me too.
Also, like, just get them in a sim. They'll be fine.
You think so?
I don't know.
Especially with my brother. I have a
Just get them FR Legends.
yeah.
Dude,
Like slap that on the iPad or whatever.
He's in like
They'll be tandeming now in no
First.
time.
grade, like Roblox, Fortnite.
Oh shit.
Just get him into
Roblox is cool.
Dude, the like
Did you guys ever play Roblox?
yeah,
Yeah. It was cool.
No.
and RuneScape.
I played Roblox when all the characters were like, they were still square.
Yeah,
That's how old I am. Which isn't
I
very
don't
old,
know. I don't know what that is.
it's like Minecraft, but
but like,
it's like blocky
Different.
and like
it's just
Yeah.
like,
I know
like,
what Minecraft
imagine if
is.
Lego was a video game, but like not the Lego
Yeah.
video games.
it's like Minecraft. and
Sorry,
Lego.
That was really descriptive.
Actually, I don't even know what it is like nowadays. Like I feel like it's way different.
Yeah, it's like all messed up.
Like, and I remember like, yeah,
yeah.
it's weird, weird.
Rune.
Yeah,
Rune.
but yeah, get him into FR Legends.
Yeah, dude, that's the way.
I used to play that a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
HP
just like sit in
good
bed.
at it.
Yeah,
Oh man, not suck.
I was so bad at it.
Really?
You know who told me that it helped him with his like tandem game was Julian DeMay Katapa. So he was like, yeah, dude, I've been playing like hella FR Legends and it's like showed me like my mistakes in tandem. And I was like, interesting. And then I started playing it a bunch and I was like, yo, I do all the same shit
yeah,
that I do in my car wrong. And so like I started playing like a bunch and like was like asking people like because it's like way easier to be like, hey, what am I doing wrong here on like FR Legends than like in your
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, you have to like.
People be like, oh, you need to like do this or transition earlier or like in
Yeah.
this situation. And so I started playing a bunch of FR Legends and I like actually was kind of getting because I was out of the team absolutely the worst chase driver, like undeniably for the longest time. It still might be the case, but like
That's a little closer.
yeah, I'm definitely like it's definitely like
It's a
closer
close-
than
it's
it
a
used
close
to be.
race
Yeah, it used to be like you lead, dude. You know, like if it's team tandem, like I'm in front, no question. You know what I mean?
I see the twin drift up there.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Taking them all day, bro. That's why we got to judge and commentate on the one where you guys drove.
Do we get to commentate the next one?
Hopefully this next one.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I want to battle you guys though.
Yeah.
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 That'd be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
For my car, probably.
It'd be fun.
I'm taking my side skirts off.
If anybody ever drives with Drew, $50 to break his side skirt.
Oh, come on, man.
Venmo
Don't put
you.
that out there.
Venmo you, PayPal, cash.
Oh, man.
I need to put my old turbo back on my car for now then. $50, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, how could one of you has your side skirts on backwards? Or am I crazy? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
They're not BMW side skirts.
Yours?
Yeah.
Mm.
They're GS300. But they're veil side reps.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you have to cut them at all?
He's trimmed down a little bit.
Do you have to like cut it in the middle and bring it together?
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, typically like Aviel's a madman with fiberglass, so what he does is he like cuts them and then extends them in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's like what he did to my front bumper that's exploded now.
Yeah.
But like with those, they're too long.
Yeah.
So you just
cut it.
This end looks boring, and you just lop that end off and put the cool stuff on the car.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Just how to make cool BMW. Just do stuff that's not BMW. But then the purists will hate you. So I don't know. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's kind of tough these days.
Yeah.
I've found.
Yeah. Like for his car, we just ended up. Oh, they are backwards, I think.
No, I think they were backwards.
They were at one point. I was like,
these are
what?
backwards.
I was like, why is this side skirts on backwards?
For his
Style.
Yeah.
That's the second part of the name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The lack thereof.
Whoa.
Like for his car, the side skirts.
Yeah.
Fun. I don't know. I don't know if I should just give this away.
You give away all our secrets. This is like all we have.
Shit.
Yeah, with the whole, you know how it is. Fucking E36 Aero, like we're really like
It's nothing.
yeah, we're struggling.
So what you
out here.
do is you get a couple self tappers or a rivnet gun if you want to get fancy.
Yeah.
And you get a piece
Ooh,
of.
I love rib nuts. I just
See,
started.
I never
they're
put
on
a
the ground
self-tapper-
right there.
They're literally everywhere.
I never put a self tapper on my car until Drew touched it.
No.
Yeah.
No, you were a big
My-
self tapper guy.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, before I hit your car.
No, rib nuts.
My car used to be all self tappers, dude. Like
Rib
my
nuts.
S13. Well, I was a car audio installer, so we like use self tappers for everything. So I was
Oh,
just like,
God.
dude, fuck,
Shooter screws everywhere.
dude, self tappers and rivets, like regular rivets, everywhere. My whole car.
I don't think I've ever used a rivet gun.
There was like holes. There was like literally like holes that I cut out in like random areas of the chassis, and then I would like rivet on like a little piece of like
Just for fun.
something else. No, like I didn't know how to work on cars, so I'd be like, oh, this is hitting, and I'd like cut fucking like a whole. That S13, like people were like, dude, why'd you sell it? Like, dude, it was
Swiss cheese.
yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
I had like a whole one of my what are they called? Like the tub on the inside.
Like the floor pan?
No.
Or the wheel tub?
Yeah, like the wheel tub, like the stock wheel tub or whatever. Dude, I fucking cut like a section like this big out because it was rubbing.
For those of you listening, it's like a 4x4 square.
Yeah. It was pretty rough. And then like all it did was just have the tire like cut it. Or cut the tire because there was like a big sharp spot.
So
yeah.
you went from rubbing to just like cutting your tire.
Yeah.
What's for
Sick.
rubbing to cutting, bro?
Sick.
Oh god.
Yeah. Bad at working on cars. Were you guys so did you work on cars before you got into drifting, or did you have to learn all this shit just to go drive?
I learned everything.
I did some stuff here and there, before I raced karts. I guess I was working at a shop. Well, I had to work on stuff. Like I always was tinkering with stuff when I was younger, like bicycles or scooters, or whatever the hell. Like I was always into doing like something like that. It just like led to more expensive hobbies. And it's like what do they say? Necessity is the mother of all invention. So like I can't afford to pay someone else to do this, so I gotta figure out how to do it myself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could do like oil changes and like maybe brakes before I started drifting. But also
You don't
like,
choose to do either of those things though.
Exactly. Like, but, like I was like, I got into drifting when I was like 17, so like kind of like.
Are you left-handed?
No.
Okay. You're
Yeah, I don't know
holding
what
the
I'm
mic.
doing.
I'm left-handed.
Are you?
Put it over
Yeah.
here. I'm just like
So
blocking
am I.
my face.
I'm just like
You
kind
know,
of.
Julian's left-handed and I'm left-handed.
Yeah, I like being sick.
I don't
Use
know.
my left hand for things. I don't know where I was going with that. No, but I'm just like not. I kick with my left foot. I write with my left foot, but I like throw with my right hand.
I throw with my right hand too.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
I'm a little weird.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that helps.
Yeah,
I think that helps with drifting though.
really.
Maybe. Probably not.
Stretch my.
We can
butt
just
out,
say
sorry.
this so we can feel better.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe that's why I'm so bad at right-hand drift cars. Because I'm left-handed.
But you should be able to like do shifty stuff and handbrakey stuff.
But your dominant hand's the one on the wheel.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Ah.
now my dominant hand's on the shifter,
Yeah,
which
That's why I'm always get second place because I'm right-handed in
Yeah.
a left-hand drive car.
exactly.
yeah.
You just
You
swap.
just need a left-hand drive car or a right-hand drive car, and you'll be.
I always have like a left hemisphere disorder or something silly like that. That's what my mom says anyway.
You can't turn left.
Shut up, moms.
Again.
You're not an omni turner.
A what? Oh, like a
It's from Zoolander. Sorry, I'm throwing
no,
out
like
all
Omni.
these
Omni is like
Not
multiple, right? Or
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
yeah.
So like you can't turn left or something. I don't know. It's a joke and too late. Okay, that one bombed.
I'm sorry.
I've seen Zoolander. I'm just really bad with references.
He's yawning.
No, I'm like tired. I
Yeah, we
want
went
to
to a
stop, but
drift
it's
event
fun. This is the most fun I've ever had.
No, it's not.
How many people watch these on YouTube? Versus listen.
The listen is like 5x the YouTube watches.
And like the YouTube watches are probably just people like playing it in the background.
I think some people like throw it on the TV or whatever when they're just like chilling or working or whatever.
Look at my face. It's terrible.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Well, now whoever's just listening to it on YouTube, now gonna look at it.
yeah.
Now that we mentioned it,
I think they check in. Like people
Yeah.
probably like have the window and they're
Yeah.
like working or whatever, and then they like pull it up or some
It's like
shit.
Put a tap in the background.
Or they just like throw it up on like a shop TV or
not
something.
everybody has Spotify, so they just like
yeah.
like you said, yeah, shop TV, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I told my mom I was gonna do a podcast,
Yeah.
and she like tried to look it up on like Amazon podcast apps or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not on there. It's like, on Spotify. She's like, I don't use Spotify. I'm like,
It might be, I think it's on Amazon too.
I don't know. Wherever she looks, she can
You just
find
have
it.
like a multi-platform thing.
Yeah.
Find us on God knows what, but probably Spotify and maybe YouTube.
Oh, I think it should be on Amazon. I don't know, whatever.
Wherever she
Ask your-
couldn't find it.
Alexa, play the Goodest cast.
Yeah,
What's the like Xbox off? I'm like, yes.
I don't know. We're just gonna try shit. Alexa, PayPal Palmer Sanderson, $20,000.
Confirm.
God, that'd be so sick if I got like 100 grand.
like next week when
Just
you
get
publish it, it's
sued.
like ding, ding, ding.
Getting sued super hard.
Oh God. I'm sorry, I have to do a thing.
What do you have to? What's more important? Than
Yeah.
this?
Are we not
Yeah,
good enough for
My
you?
girlfriend's gotta know when I gotta be home.
Okay, that's fair.
Very late.
Yeah, this obviously isn't very important anyway. I'm
No,
being
it's
serious.
important.
No, that's good.
Oh,
Let her
okay.
know. It's okay.
I'm just gonna tell her I don't know.
When do you get home?
I don't know. We're still here. I don't know. We're still here. And I'm talking, and now I'm texting you.
This is a great podcast. You really making it.
Yeah. I don't know, but you're in
Do
the
you want?
podcast
You
now.
could call her.
Yeah.
And hold her up to the microphone on speakerphone. And she could be on the
Yeah.
podcast.
No, she's have to listen to this later. It'd be funny.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, oh,
I don't know, but you're in the podcast now. Perfect. Hi in like 5 days, babe. or whenever you publish this.
Hey, Stevie at work.
See ya.
Have fun with that SR20 you're working on.
Hey, Stevie, take a break.
Yeah, take a break, Stevie.
Jackson, if you're working, you too.
Yeah.
Y'all deserve raises.
Yeah.
Except Jackson.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Just doesn't
He's a server.
at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's
why would
cool.
he be listening to this at work?
I don't
It
know.
wouldn't be, probably.
Be like working on his
Is-
car.
is
You
it-
can take a
oh,
break.
okay.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, Jackson, take a break, dude. And
Yeah.
D-Cook, if you're there, hi.
Jackson, you ever get your LSD working?
Oh my God.
Is there a story behind that?
He forgot to put a bearing in it.
Oh,
Like,
No, you
like,
can't get the diff
like
flange off.
forgot to put the bearing in.
No, you can't take it apart.
Oh, it's stuck?
He can't get the flange off. The output flange can't.
Oh
come
my
off.
God.
that's really sad.
And it's
Yeah.
probably like a non-am output flange.
I don't know. Hey Jackson, $300 I'll buy it.
So the thing, you know what? I'm not going to talk about this because I want these parts for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we don't help our friends, we just buy their parts.
If you Venmo me $10, I'll tell you what I have in my mind right now, or right now in past tense or whatever. It's a good secret. You want M3 parts that aren't M3 parts, but just as strong.
Oh,
I heard about this.
Yeah.
You can Venmo me $5 and I'll tell you the secret.
Dude, did you just undercut him?
Hey man,
you don't even know
You think this is a game?
this is such a fucking game to you?
I think I know.
stronger rear end, but not M3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just not talk about this anymore.
Yeah, dude, don't blow it up. Don't blow up the spot until you can buy up like 10 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Which I'm gonna do.
Which I'm gonna do.
The next E36 I build, if I ever build, I'm gonna build another one. I don't know. I fucking hope I get to build another one. They're kind of fun.
Yeah.
They're terrible. The next one I'm gonna do is with all that stuff.
Yeah, I would do that, but I already have M3 trailing arms and one axle already. So just use that.
Yeah.
So you guys are NA.
Yeah.
And you've been NA. Are you gonna stay NA?
He wants to turbo, but now Super D's coming at the end of the year, so get fucked.
I want a turbo.
Better bring a spare motor.
I want a turbo, but I want
with your track record,
dude.
Exactly. I want a turbo, but I want
3 motors, 3 transmissions.
Stop.
Oh yeah, Super D, Matsuri, November 18th. November 18th through the 20th. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah, we're talking to Julian today.
Yeah, sick.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah. He told us some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Details to be coming.
Details to be detailed.
Details to come. Yeah. Sorry.
Turbo would be cool, but I want to stop being me first. Like stop swapping motors every 2 weeks.
Hey, do you know if you like take care of your
just
car?
Be yourself.
Exactly. I want to take a few months. Take care of my car.
Just be yourself, dude.
We're on a break right now.
Yeah, I'm taking
That's
a break.
why we showed up and drove other people's cars because it was like
I'm on a break too.
Yeah.
Now I gotta spend a bunch of money.
Yeah, I mean, like I want to do stuff like
spending money and working on your car is overrated if your car works.
Yeah.
Just FYI. I should anyway. Whatever. It'll be sick when it's done though.
Keep it simple.
I always saw your tentacle manifold in there.
My tentacles.
Yeah, the tentacles. The one that guy came in and like was talking to you about.
Well, that's expensive, son of a bitch, huh? I was like,
you could buy a new car for that money, and you're like, yeah, I wish.
Yeah. Maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, I haven't even been in drifting a while, but I'm still like back in my day. Like you could buy all these things for cheaper. Like back in 2019, like you could buy a mid pipe for $50. Like
yeah, before Tweaker started cutting cats out of stuff.
Yeah, like
Palladium, where?
Or like you get made fun of if you posted your non-M E36 for more than $3,000. Like,
oh my god!
Now it's like you can't even find an E36 M3 is like,
dude, they're like $9,000.
20. Oh my god!
For like a shitty one. You're just like,
yeah, you like see like a nice one,
and you
like
ruined it.
15. Have you seen it? Yeah, is that a joke on my license plate?
I mean, that too.
Okay.
What's your license plate, Joe?
It says Ruined 3.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna put Ruined M, but then I felt like it would read weird to be like Ruined M.
That's good.
Actually kind of works though. Both were available. I'm regretting it now that we're talking about it.
You could just get the other one. It's probably still available.
No,
someone's probably.
My car is, not registered anymore. But it will be.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
You could do
this. That's going to be an Arizona car soon.
Yeah.
Shout out moms.
Shout out to moms.
Dude, 25 years old. Anyway, whatever.
I should convince my dad to move out of state.
Yeah. Like, hey, Mom.
Dad, you need to move. I'm telling you why. I need to register cars at your house.
Mom, Oregon's pretty cool, right?
You gonna come visit? Be like, all of my cars?
Yeah.
And you, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's cool tracks up there. I'll come visit.
Yeah.
There's this beautiful town called Medford. You know,
Mom, you should move to Medford. Nothing to do with drifting. It's just a great place.
When we went up White City.
Dude, Medford's a trip.
I think it's in what I think.
Oh,
no,
really?
it's called White City.
Really?
Yeah.
That was Medford. Is that just the county?
It's like a
yeah. I think the city. There's like I don't know. It's either like adjacent to it or like a different city within the county or something. But it's like White City or something.
Yeah.
Medford's probably it's
The first time we went to bash the future, like the very, very first one in 2013, Hertz like White City or some shit like wait or something. I was like fucking cracking up.
Wow.
Careful.
that could be you.
You wouldn't want to spill anything in this immaculate shop.
Yeah.
I can't wait to eat my pork crackers on the way home, dude. I'm so excited.
You can eat them now and piss everyone off.
No. I'm gonna save them. It's my
This is
victory
an
snack.
ASMR video now.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This in Palmer's ear.
Yeah.
This isn't stereo, is it? It's just
Yeah, I can
mono?
hear both.
Is it
No, I mean
weird?
like you can't like.
Oh no, yeah,
You
it's
know?
a mono mic, but it's both. It's both ears.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah,
Is it weird?
not anymore.
You got
Well,
used
it's
to it?
it's
I'm so
instant
used to
though,
it.
right?
Yeah,
Because if you hear like there's
The-
like a
the-
certain thing. If you hear like just a little bit of a delay, you like stop.
yeah.
Your
it,
brain's
makes
like,
your brain's like, why am I hearing myself later?
Yeah.
stage fright.
Are we time warping? What's happening? Yeah. So fucking drive a lot. Leave your cars alone. Don't be scared to crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be an idiot. It's fine.
Biggest advice to beginners is like keep your car pretty stock and upgrade it as you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like get a bucket seat.
yeah.
Get
Yeah.
a bucket seat so you can like hold yourself in.
seats.
Like
Yeah. like-
S14 seats in my S13 was like
Dude.
cool for the street, but
Yeah.
first drift event I was like, whoa.
yeah.
Like get a bucket seat
Oh,
you can hold
dude.
yourself in. You don't even need coilovers. Like just weld the diff and make sure it's not going to break on you.
Yeah.
And then drive it into the limit of that. And then like do one mod, drive it to the limit, do
Yeah.
one mod.
Yeah.
Helps you get car
It's-
feel. Helps
it's-
you.
It is so much cooler.
Helps you be able to drive around
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
too.
Helps you understand what each mod does. Like, oh, my car drives like this, and then I put coilovers on. Now it feels like this.
Yeah.
Like,
It is so much cooler seeing someone outdrive a car than the car being overbuilt for them. Because then like what we saw in Drift Week, like people were just like it was like people with like 400, 500 horsepower like cars just coming in like easing into corners and then pulling the handbrake. It's like, dude, and then we were just like
and just flooring it.
flicking in. It was like super fun, having a good time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I mean, to each their own, but
Yeah.
like
I mean,
Have fun.
yeah, but also
not the dude who's like getting into it. I don't know.
the thing is,
you have
Drift
to
Week-
have the right influences, I think, when you're getting into it.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
you like all you do is like all you've ever seen is like FD, you're like, well, I'm not gonna build one of those cars, but like
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
wanna-
build one close.
I'm gonna build a drift car and it needs,
Why is Fab a V8 and a hydro handbrake
yeah, I mean like that's what you see on
and a
TV.
remote
Yeah.
radiator?
Like not everybody's like going into the depths of the internet to find like cool Japanese drift videos from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
Which are far superior.
Yeah, I forget about that a lot. Not everybody's like as obsessed with drifting as like I am and you are.
Or
and
your
probably you are.
your favorite style of drifting is
Yeah, like people
Well,
don't
no,
live
but
and breathe drifting
I
and like
think-
don't know don't go down the same rabbit holes you go down. So it's
I
like
think you're
not everybody's a crackhead like you are.
exactly.
I think you're right about that. Look, not everybody is gonna go find like the most what they see as like the like I don't know. There's like a nuance to it. Like
yeah.
Yeah. Also,
I'm gonna say it, dude. I'm gonna say it. You know what I got sent more than anything like ever in the history of people sending stuff to me on the internet is that 360 video from Drift Week.
oh,
of Derek.
Derek at Horse Thief.
No, it was at no, it was the dude in the
the-
Corvette.
the,
It was like
uh,
on Sports Center and
Oh,
fucking
that
ESPN.
was
yeah,
that wasn't
yeah.
Drift Week. That was afterwards. And that
Oh, was
and
it?
that and
Yeah.
that so that's like Rich's car, but like SBR Eric or something like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
did it.
So
That's really cool though.
But that guy's really cool. That guy's
it was it. I mean, I have no complaints. Like
Yeah.
the dude he was going fast.
that was fucking commitment.
It
For
was
that
snappy.
track, that was good.
Snappy and fast.
it was
like-
pretty
Yeah.
cool. Like I have no complaints about that.
Yeah.
But like, there's a million drift clips on the internet.
Yeah.
A million.
Of
Like
360s.
no, of everything. Like there's just a million
yeah.
drift clips, and there's a lot of cool shit out there. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
the stuff that brings like the non-drift people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
said
mean,
it was
yeah.
on fucking Sports Center.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
cool.
when has drifting ever been on Sports Center? Like
When has
Yeah.
Grange been on Sports Center?
That's what I'm saying.
It's like it
Every-
brings people in.
And
like,
everyone who said that, I was like, dude, I drive that track all the time. And they're like, oh, it's so sick. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I've like,
Yep.
I've driven
my
with
coworker
that.
sent me that, and I was like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know what?
My old like the warehouse manager for my old job fucking sent me that on Instagram. He's
Yeah.
like, check this out. I was like, you don't want to be like, I've seen it, you know, like
Yeah.
you try as hard as possible not to be like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we drove there in like 2013 one time. It was cool.
You're like, yeah, I've driven that track like 20 times.
Yeah.
And I've never done a 360. So I guess
Yeah.
I suck.
My coworker's like, hey, can you do this? And I was like, I can try.
yeah. And
Yeah.
that's the thing, like, that's the kind of stuff that like breaks through.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it either has to be relatable or just like fully insane.
Yeah.
And like
That was pretty fucking insane.
the difference between
Like,
like
Almost blew the wheel up on the outside. That was cool.
yeah.
When you
Like, proper
when you
line.
when you like poof dirt on the outside of Grange and like you don't blow your wheel up
Yeah.
and you enter cool,
Yeah.
that's fucking cool.
Yeah. And like that's the stuff that makes it through. But like it'll never be like a wild backy, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it's not enough.
Yeah.
The Koozie ones are kind of cool. Like those were fantastic at Grange.
Yeah.
But
That
like,
one kind of broke through, but it doesn't like it's not gonna go in Sports Center.
yeah. Like someone just cartwheeling a Corvette was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think you said it on a past episode. Watch the podcast along the way to drift events. But like a crazy tandem clip, like we can tell the difference between stuff. But if somebody doesn't know anything about drifting, it's like, well, they're like going fast and they're close together. Like
Yeah.
it's unobtainable to them. So it's just the same as another like
Yeah.
slightly better, but like still unobtainable
You-
clip
you were
compared to
mentioning-
somebody like doing like a street drift or like something like a solo or like
Yeah.
something more relatable than like 4 cars stacked up.
Yeah.
And like one clip might be slightly closer,
Yeah.
but if somebody doesn't know anything about drifting, they both just look crazy to them. And like,
You mentioned like one corner street drift clips blowing up on reels, and we're
Yeah.
all like, cool. Like he like drove already in the corner, clutch kicked, and like finished the corner. We're like,
Yeah.
everything else is like dirt nasty close tandems, and people don't care because
Yeah.
it's on the street and it's like you said, it's relatable.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah, I like backed really fast into a parking spot. My brother was like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, he's like, "Damn, that was crazy!" And I was like, "Bro, I fucking took you drifting." Like, he's like, "Yo,
Yeah.
that was cool, but like,
Like,
I don't know, like
Yeah.
how it's supposed to feel."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I want to also touch back on like talking shit about people on Drift Week. Also, like no, not like that. Like for like the thing
I
is,
feel like
no,
you have something to say.
no, it's not that. It's
It's
a lot
that.
of people on Drift Week. That was them practicing and getting seat time too. Like
Yeah.
like as much as
Yeah.
we were like, oh, like some of these people like weren't that great. Like a lot of those people were out there to get better too. Like those are like the one guy who like we made fun of in the Corvette doing the double handbrake entry. Like he stopped after that.
Yeah.
But like
I mean-
no, he got a lot better. Like
I mean, you
he
kind of
was
got
trying
to
to push it.
You kind of
Yeah.
have to let people like, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, because there's people like
It's
us there
really-
being like, that's kind of
like-
lame.
like-
Like,
like-
you're doing good,
like-
but don't do that. Like,
it's really delicate because it's like you don't want to
Like,
tell
you
people
don't-
like your driving style is fucking whack,
Yeah.
homie. Like
But like don't do that. It's like it's not good if someone's chasing you.
that works. Like
Yeah.
if you tell people like, hey, this is impossible to chase, can you like try and
Yeah.
enter with your e-brake but once,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Or just try
Yeah.
to like I did in the Corvette. He flicked in and it was really cool. I mean, he did a 360, but like
yeah.
Yeah.
still like
Yeah. I mean, like,
that guy throws down.
yeah. Everybody's not going to like this like fast J style, like whatever style. So like, you should just have fun and do whatever. But like,
I'm just kidding.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I've kind of done both. Like, when I first started at Sonoma, I did like a few days where I had like no grip and just like lock to lock to lock, and you're just like kind of slow and it's not very fun. So like having done both, I'm kind of like trying to sway people to be like, you should go fast. Like
Yeah.
going
Yeah, you
fast
should
is
try
fun.
it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
cool. It's
I'm
exciting.
not telling you how to drive, but like I think it's
Yeah.
pretty fun. Like
yeah, I used to drive like what you said, just like
Yeah.
lock to lock, like foot just like red line the whole.
It's
Like,
kinda
shift
cool,
the
like-
fourth
you're like-
gear, red line the whole dash, like the anthem. Like I used to go to Drift Central and just like
yeah.
I used to kill probably like
Shout out Mike, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out Mike. I used to kill. Also shout out. Who's that guy? Oh God, who runs Drift Central? I feel bad now. Carlos.
Carlos.
Carlos from Drift
I
Central.
never went to Drift Central.
That's cool.
They shut down
that's
like right as I was able to start
that's
going.
what I like. You did Sonoma a lot. I did Drift Central a lot.
Yeah.
But I used to drive like Sonoma style at Drift Central, just like
Yeah.
lock to lock, like just matted. I'd kill like 6.
I went to
8.
Drift Central a bunch.
Really? Were you
Yeah.
S13?
No.
No. But I used to kill like 6 to 8 tires a day and like a stocky 36. Like what was I doing?
Yeah.
So that's my biggest that's my biggest thing is like, yo, if you drive faster, you will spend less money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like the
People are like-
faster you go, the less tires you use. Like I
Yeah.
watch these like I watch this I don't know if I want to talk shit. I watched a video of someone and they like posted up a video and it's just like, check out this footwork, and it's like fucking literally just like left foot braking like the whole fucking traffic.
and they're just like matted.
Left foot only off the brakes to clutch in,
Yeah.
and then back on the brakes, and then they were like waiting and like left foot braking like the whole. And I'm like, no,
but like someone sees it on the internet and they're like, oh cool, they're using both feet at the same time. That's insane.
how do they do it?
How do they do it?
Yeah.
But like we're like, why? I
Yeah,
mean, like,
but
but
you can just-
or you're like FD.
And like,
So I did a podcast with Ken Gucci, and he was like, he's like, it's a tool, and we like
Yeah.
have to do that because that's how the judging criteria. They don't want to see the cars like bobble and stuff when you're using like an e-brake to like check up.
Yeah.
They want to see like,
Yeah.
you know,
That was cool. And like if
I
you'll-
get it in that sense, but like,
have you
but
ever,
also-
have you done it?
yeah.
Exactly.
Have you listened? Okay, and then there's Alex Pfeiffer just did a podcast with Benson. It's a Lady Mania podcast. I shout out like literally fucking every episode, obviously. But like,
It wouldn't
dude,
be
he's like, I mean, he was trash, but he's like, I shouldn't do his fucking accent. He doesn't have an accent. He's just like, that's how he talks. He's just like,
do it. Do his accent.
Fuck, how can I?
His unique accent of himself. He won't be mad at you.
I can't
It's
do it.
fine.
But he's pretty much saying like he's not gonna fucking see this. He's like, dude, the fucking left foot braking just makes me so sad. Like and I was like, he's like, they ruined it. You know,
Yeah.
like they ruined like
Like, but that's the style. Like, you gotta, and you see it
I mean,
too.
it's
Like,
like-
move the car up the bank. I mean, I've done it at Medford. Like, oh, I gotta get the car up the bank
You-
and like
you-
left foot
yeah,
break
yeah.
up the bank.
you need it. You need it for banks.
yeah.
But like
FD,
the
I
whole
understand it.
infield, like FD, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
but you know, like if,
Yeah.
Like,
you
then you
said,
have like some grassroots guys at Sonoma who go on the skid pad and just like they see left foot braking on FD and they just like go out to Sonoma and just like left foot brake, like
and then
big
spin out
smoke.
in front of you.
Like, yeah, it's just like you don't need to do that. Like just go faster. And
Yeah.
like,
I was getting made fun of because I like rolled it like with this car that makes you know like 340 horsepower, and I'm like rolling to the event and I have some like smoked rear tires on the back, and I was like, oh, it'll probably like last me like the morning,
yeah.
you know, and they're like, what, how? And I'm just like, I don't know, I don't
You're
like,
not gonna just
I don't
mat
dra-
it.
I don't drag e-brake and like take a
Yeah.
whole section of the tire off, and
Yeah.
I don't left foot brake, you know, like you just
Pro tip of the day: chop e-brake.
Yeah. The short pulls
yeah.
in succession.
Unless you have to. If you like,
Yeah.
you got like I'm gonna hit somebody. Like, do what you got to do, but like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
chop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saves tires.
Yeah.
And you know what, dude? You know what saving tires does? It saves the trees, man. It saves the birds.
The frogs.
And it saves you from having
Oh
to
God!
change
I said
the tires on the
frogs.
track.
Take that off the
Big frog guy.
crash style podcast bingo. Drew said something about frogs.
I mean,
Oh my
never
God!
mind.
No, that's a thing though. There's like copper runoff and tire runoff kills things.
Yeah.
It's bad. Like I work at a
But also,
sporting
Thunder
goods
Hill looks
store.
really green.
Yeah.
You work at a sporting goods store?
Yeah, I work at Sports Basement.
Sweet.
You probably know it. There's a few in the city.
Yeah.
As like a bike mechanic, and like I try to talk about drifting sometimes with my coworkers. They're all like outdoorsy, like
They're like, oh,
Like, go
doesn't
backpacking
use a lot
every
of
weekend?
tires.
and like I showed them the tires that were like I'm like this is a third of the tires we're using on Drift Week, and it was an insane amount, and they're like
what?
they were like what like, and I was like I didn't show you that. I'm like you didn't see anything. Like I'm like and they were just like oh. I'm just like fuck like asshole now.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
I'm like I only used like 6 of those. Like
First got with Madison. She's like, "Wait, so you guys take off the devices that make the cars run clean?" I was like,
yeah. So
It's the corporations, babe. It's the corporations
So
that do it all."
basically, drive J style and save the planet.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Save
Yeah.
tires, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use
And
less
if you-
tires.
Don't left foot brake as much.
Yeah. Left foot braking.
I've never really
I'm
done
just
it.
kidding. No,
Not that
you gotta do what you gotta
people
do.
give a shit anyway. Like I feel like
It's-
half the people.
It's like it's a tool. Like
Yeah.
it's like handbrake. Like you can't abuse too much handbrake. You can't abuse too much left foot brake.
I left
like,
foot braked when we had our session like twice because I was like gonna pass you, and I was like,
Yeah, and that's like
this is the only time.
That's
you do it
okay.
in
It's a
chase
tool.
on a skid pad if you have to.
It's
You're
a tool.
you're-
Like,
yeah, exactly. It's okay. You
Yeah.
can do it.
like you can grab your handbrake.
Just
Just
don't be stinky.
grab it all the
Just
time.
Go slow with 1,000,000 horsepower, or do whatever the hell you want.
I think we're
But
talking
don't.
like we still suck. Like everybody
we're
sucks.
trash. We're
Like
garbage.
just have fun.
I mean, you're just trying to elevate everybody's abilities.
Yeah, that was kind of fun today. Like we went out to
Yeah.
practice day, and it was just like, "Hey, try this." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Not that we're like
Should've
great.
went. Fuck.
You should have
dude.
gone. We just like stole people's
We
cars.
tandemed in other people's cars. Julian tapped my door, and I was in Arthur's car, following him in George K's car, and Julian was following me in his Z, and he tapped my door. He was like, "What's going on?"
Oh,
man?"
I was
God.
like, yeah, I was like telling him, I was like, dude, these kids are hella good, man. I'm telling you. And he's like, yeah. And then like, and then there was the event that you guys won that we were judging, and he was like, yeah, decent, like pretty good,
okay. They
hit
each other a few times. It's
He rolled me though. Anyways, yeah.
Julian's fast in that fucking
Dude,
seat. It's
this-
ridiculous.
He's like, "I'm on Iron Man." So I'm like, "Oh, cool. I may be able to keep up." And he's like, "Foo." I was like,
Why? What the fuck?
Yeah, it was unfair. I'm like, I'm kind of with him, and then we like did like one transition, and he was like half a corner away. I was like, "What?" Like, hold on. It just happened.
I don't know, dude.
I really like that on that little chicane in the middle. That was like my happy place. I could either gain a lot of ground or lose people there.
Like before, after.
no, like I
second
should like be trying to lose people, but like I was like I'm gonna go fast.
straight. Yeah, it was really good. It was a fun layout.
Yeah.
Good Luck League's always great.
Yeah, the layouts
and
are good.
Vibes and
yeah,
that's another thing is like
That's it. Yeah, if you're going to like, that's
finding the right events.
Yeah, find the events that are going to help you push by like giving you the good courses that like teach you how to carry momentum. I think that's like the biggest thing that gets lost on people that do the big builds and then they go driving.
yeah,
Is like they never really learn how to keep the car drifting.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like you can with power you can keep the car drifting no matter what.
You just right foot correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably just rip
Yeah.
off another crock jump.
Yeah.
no,
And like
nope, we're good.
Good Luck League's great about meshing like beginner drivers and experienced drivers together to either drive together, help with pointers, or just like
Yeah.
be
Good
in
Luck
the
League
same-
elevates driving in this area, and it is
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
Also, when you're starting out, just drive every event you can.
just drive.
yeah.
It's
Go,
fun.
go broke doing it.
It's fun until you're having a mental breakdown.
Take a mental breakdown before drift weekend. Oh god.
But then it's fine a few days later.
Yeah. I
Or it
freaked
isn't,
the
and
fuck out when I was trying to find a transmission like 2 days before Super D Northwest. I went to Drift Central and I like did a lap and my fucking transmission was like
Oh, I might remember that.
yeah.
Somebody blew something up.
Yeah. Might have been me. Anyway, I was like looking for a transmission and everyone's just like, well, I have one, but I don't know if I want to sell it. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh,
Should have
Yeah.
said no.
I drove all over the place. I went to Santa Cruz, no free clout. I went to Santa Cruz and like met up with one of the dudes down there who drifts airplane.
Just
Airplane.
airplanes.
I thought it. Oh, you can hear it now, huh?
Yeah. That one was
a loud
loud.
airplane. Sounds gonna get the airport shut down.
We're definitely not near the airport right now.
Undisclosed location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these goodies in the background, Well, not my car.
Near the Oakland.
We're probably like
airport.
we're probably like a few miles from the airport.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna do look at the flight pass.
Yeah.
It's like 15 shops in this complex.
yeah.
Which much cooler stuff than what's in here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually there
exactly.
is. There's like a lot of real
Yeah.
wild shops around here with like actually nice cars in them.
What were we talking about before we go on another 15-minute tangent?
There's a Y-stop arm on the wall though.
It looks pretty fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sherry used to run Wisefab and then she went B-Knuckle.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I wish we had some knuckle shit for the E36. I mean, I run cut knuckles, so it's cool.
Yeah. Why hasn't Julian made some heat maker sauce for?
Yeah, Julian,
E36,
make
yeah.
some knuckles for E36s.
He wants to.
Palmer runs one.
He wants to. Yeah.
We have a
We're-
I want
credit
to. I want
that we want to spend.
to. I will. Yeah. Oh God.
We're gonna
We're
figure
selfish.
We're gonna maybe figure something out. Maybe I don't know.
I
It's,
will-
it's like one of those
I will-
things where
I will get knuckles off of pick and pull cars and bring them if I have to.
Yeah.
I just
I
want
to-
some cool stuff.
Yeah. Same. I have knuckles in my house. I'll send to Julian.
He has some Stevie brought him from like whose car?
Yeah,
was
because Steve used to make some. Anyways, this is a tangent. People who don't know what we're talking about are just like it's a very
Uh,
Us J style E36 idiots want B
Yeah.
knuckles
There's-
because B knuckle
Yeah, there's not like there's a handful of us, I guess, like that have either.
It's not profitable, but do it anyway.
No, I feel like they. No, I feel like
because we have store credit.
Yeah.
I would say like so like back in the day, right? This is gonna sound back in my day.
Back before we were drifting.
Get off my lawn. Back in the day, S chassis were like a wide variety of build types. Like you had your like FD style builds, you had your like what the fuck are you thinking builds, you have your like like
Sorry.
traditional Japanese style builds and stuff. And then like now as they're getting more expensive and harder to find, there's a lot less. Like it's either like the ones that were built into like pro cars and like pro style cars,
And they've been like wadded 3 times.
yeah, and the ones that are like pretty much like collector cars at this point. That's all there is for S chassis like these days. Like you don't see like a wadded up like S chassis roll to an event. Like it just doesn't. You just don't see it anymore. Most of those people want that driving style, like the people that still have them. But like I would say E36 is still in the realm of like people learning to drift car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like as time goes on, there's going to be less people, but I think drifting itself has so many avenues at this point. Drifting, like it used to be like super pro build and then like Japanese inspired stuff, and that was it. And now there's like American grassroots people learning how to drift cars, like if that makes sense. Like they're not trying to build pro cars, but they're trying to like build just something to go have fun in. And then there's like people who want the like Japanese. I don't know. It's not like it's like at the time there was like maybe 1 or 2 like Japanese kind of like themed E36s when I did.
Yeah, like yours ish.
Yeah,
and like
there was a handful.
Yeah,
but like
that was it though.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of hard. It's hard to do.
Yeah,
like, they don't make it very easy to do. Especially. So like I don't know if I don't know how popular that is. Like I feel like a lot of the people who like had E36s like that really like the Japanese style like ended up getting an S chassis or as time went on. Right? Like doesn't
I mean like you like you said, like there's different avenues.
Well, when I saw you guys, I was like, fuck yeah, there's more. We're good. Like these kids are gonna drive hard.
Yeah. Yeah, and like why like I feel like stuff like Wise Fab gets hated on for like driving like Wise Fab, but a lot of it's like
set up
so adjustable, so you can set it up however. Like I run SLR,
he
runs cut knuckles. Like we drive similar, but my SLR is just not set up like zero Ackerman, just like
he doesn't like, crab walk everywhere.
Yeah, it's set up like close to stock Ackerman, like
same,
like toe out, like
yeah.
So you can,
and it makes it super snappy.
Yeah,
cheat codes.
Buy something cool, make it work.
Yeah,
make it work good.
Yeah, like you can. I don't know. I feel like there was like a lot of haste about like E36s and BMWs and drifting, and
I mean, like you see, like
because for a while it was like stock body. Cars with like super crazy fucking wide hella camber front end, like
Yeah, I mean, like look what like when people were first drifting S chassis, like first drifting, like the same thing. People were like, oh, these things are like kind of gross, and then like they got nicer, and people wanted to make it nicer, and it's cool. Like E36s were like fucking gross.
Yeah,
they're like
they're junkyard cars.
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah, now
they still are. Like you still go to junkyard and get parts, but it's like
it's getting hard.
Like a year ago, like 10 E36s in a junkyard easy. Now it's like 3, 4. Like
well, that's how you dude. There used to be like there. Believe it or not, there used to be like S13s and S14s.
No way.
At every single one, there'd be like 2 or 3.
Yeah, there's like
there used to be like hotchies at fucking pick and pull. Like,
can you imagine, dude? Like,
now those are $40,000 cars.
I feel like even from like 2019 to now, like E36's like aftermarket and like body kit stuff has exploded. Like
because there's so many of them.
Yeah,
that's the thing is there were way more E36s produced than S chassis, right?
Really?
So like the amount of money that it's going to go up like is not going to be as high because the number of chassis exists.
Then they're just stupid,
right? Which I do.
Dude,
I do
it's
too.
the same car.
Oops.
It's the same car.
I hate the like it's an M3 for E36s. Like it's
Yeah.
the same car.
Like
Yeah.
they're not European M3s.
Like my
These are American M3s. They're just
Yeah.
fucking 320. They're just 332s.
Yeah.
They're not like an M3 with like ITBs and like a 210. Oh, they got a bigger diff over there too that probably worked better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 210.
We have the same 188 that came in winter package cars.
But
With
the
different
subframe's
ratios.
reinforced a little bit.
Ooh. And you know what else you get? You get brakes and axles that are big. But you know what's really crazy? Is the motors bored over and the cams are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. I guess it's all a lot when you add it up, but like
I mean, not really. Like
my car's like an M3 quote
Yeah.
unquote
besides,
minus the motor.
yeah, and like
It was $1,400 fucking dollars.
I mean, my S13 was 1700.
Yeah.
we're just old men yelling about
Damn
prices.
kids.
It's like,
Well, I want to buy another one of these cars later.
but drifting's gotten so much more popular. It's like
Yeah.
cars are getting rare, drifting's getting more popular. Like,
And
Yeah, that's a good point.
and not
Like-
not like hating on these kids, but there's also like you can't get an S chassis because there's a bunch of kids who just want to drive them around.
Well, because they're not drift cars anymore. They're like
Yeah.
collectors cars.
Yeah.
It's like hotchies. It's like hotchies. Like you don't, dude. When's the last time you saw like a nice hotchie at a
Today.
drift event?
yeah, today.
Sorry. It was sick.
There
It
was one
fucking
though.
cool.
There was
The red
Yeah,
one,
there was one. Yeah, the red one.
Yeah, right.
That one's
sick.
cool.
but there was one,
It's like-
and it was
Yeah.
really nice, and everyone was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
And
you
it
know?
made the noises, and it was cool.
Yeah,
I mean, there was a
I'm literally
Shout out that guy.
Yeah,
If you're that guy,
shout out.
nice. Shout out you.
You get free clout. Actually, not.
So we don't know who your name
Yeah.
is. So.
If we did, you would.
Yeah.
Not that we have clout to give.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think's next?
Drifting? Or
There
like
was-
the next car.
I don't,
Or like anything. Just-
anything, man.
That new 8.6 that just came out.
It's pretty cool.
There
huh?
was one of those
There's
at the
one
event
there.
today.
really
Yeah,
There was one red Hachi and there was one red brand new 8.6.
GR86. I think
Yeah.
it looks good.
I don't know.
It
I don't
grew
know.
on me. At my first thought, I was like, "What the?" But,
Yeah.
like it's
It's grown on me a
bit
little bit.
I mean, I wouldn't like buy one and go drifting in it right away, but
Well, you're not that guy.
Trust me.
You're not that guy, pal.
I mean, maybe I don't know.
He was
It
out there just,
might,
like-
it might be nice to have a
She
car
was
that has a
fucking-
warranty that I can go drifting. in.
Yeah,
Oh my
right?
God.
They're like,
They
hey
did
man,
they did it in the
I don't know
commercial.
this-
Why can't I do it?
I don't know. This shit's knocking, bro. Like I don't know.
I just drove
how-
it to work. Like I don't know what
I
happened.
don't know what the fuck happened, but this shit's knocking.
Yeah,
Well, it says in the vehicle data system that you were over at Thunderhill between the hours of 9 to 5.
yeah.
No,
No, it was stolen.
check again.
Check
Go.
now.
Tell that computer I said no.
I don't know. I think I do think like the 8.6 chassis looks kind of cool. I mean, they look good.
I
And
mean,
they're
we better hope so because it's like the only
Oh,
car.
only car, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the only car they're
That's
making
it.
in manual, and
Yeah.
We're getting 8.6s in
I mean, it
20
doesn't
years.
come-
we're just
Become-
gonna they're just gonna make ZF adapter plates for like every new car.
Dude,
Oh my
ZFs are
God.
getting expensive.
I know,
I hate it.
I know.
I have 1.5 at my house. One's for me, and the other one's a parts one that I need to take parts off of and get back to Chase.
I traded my spare one for a car and some wheels, but like the
That's
ZF
pretty
was-
good.
Yeah. The car was not E36.
How many 36s do you have now?
3,
How many of them run?
I have 2.
0.
How many do you have?
You have 2? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I just have 1.
Yeah,
I had 2.
I got the Vert for free though.
Sick.
I got my sedan for free.
Nice.
I sunk $3,000 into it, street drifted it, and sold it.
That car was cool.
It was cool. It was just like everything you do to E36. It was like set up to where if I could go take it to an event and beat on it, and it'd be okay.
Nice.
And then like it just had like knuckles, like E46 arms, like all the radiators, all the cooling stuff done, all the subframe stuff done. It was 325 and I got it free automatic, and the transmission was kind of funky. And I pulled a ZF out of a junkyard car. That ZF shifted airplane.
We're good, dude. I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay. So what do you think about like the next generation of
Drifters,
yeah
they'll be fine.
yeah
Like
What
you
are,
can
what
finance.
Are we? Are we like, I,
I
feel
mean,
like
we're,
like a
we're
weird middle
pretty,
ground.
we're pretty, yeah, we're like pretty new, but like there's so much shit you can finance now, and everybody wants to like build credit and just like get lost in debt. It'll be fine. they'll find a way.
Shit.
I mean, drifting's definitely like grown a lot. Even it's like I feel like I started getting serious about it in like 2019. And like,
Yeah.
It's since then like there was like Good Luck League at Thunderhill and like a few others. Now it's booked like every day, every weekend. Like
Yeah.
Like same with Grange, booked like every weekend. There's always an event going on.
Yeah.
Like
you want to get an event in Medford? Like, good luck.
yeah, like Medford's
Yeah, it's
booked out
crazy.
like
Me and
6 months.
Jason
plus
and I were trying to do one, and like we were just gonna like book a weekend or something. Because Izzy was doing that for a couple years. He would just like pick a random weekend and book it. And now it's like good
Yeah.
luck.
It's
You gotta like
League.
you gotta like pay somebody off, you know? Or
Yeah.
like, you know,
it's great.
do them a favor.
You gotta know somebody.
Yeah.
It's nice like seeing more people into drifting, more money into it, more like just it growing. But then also it's not nice because we're grumpy. Like give us our cheap cars back. Like
Inflation
yeah. So it's cool. Like I think
I just want to build another car before I die.
I think you
But they're
have,
getting really expensive.
I think you have time.
I know, but like they're getting expensive. And it makes me scared and uncomfortable.
I know.
And so I'm gonna yell about it on your podcast.
Damn kids.
Fucking kids.
Yeah, dude.
Dudes.
What time is it?
Drifting, it's pretty late, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have work tomorrow? What do you guys do? Like, how do you guys like? How do you guys
Oh, God.
pay for drifting stuff? Like, I
Uh,
remember when I was
barely.
yeah.
like, do you do like side shit? Do you fucking
If I have to.
yeah, just
Like-
like any
I used to like
Flip.
weld diffs and like do like reinforcements and like E36s every once in a while and like weird jobs like finagle shit like getting his like when your flywheel took a shit at Medford like just weird shit like I
Yeah.
need this fucking screw extracted or something really weird like I broke my front diff bolt off and not everybody has the tools for it. I mean they're fairly simple or like I don't know, just shit like that.
yeah.
But that's like side stuff.
Yeah.
Just like 9 to 5
Yeah.
job though is just kind of normal.
Live at home and save money.
No, I moved out and
I live at home.
now, yeah,
Shout out dad.
yeah, I don't
yeah.
know.
I mean like
It's
working
rough.
a lot.
Yeah,
I started working full time when I was 17. So like I saved up some money then.
Yeah,
And then like 2020 during the pandemic kind of just went crazy and spent it all and like bought a truck and like bought a trailer and like spent all the money and like still kind of recovering from that. But like,
sick. Was it worth it?
yeah, I would
What do you
definitely
mean? Yeah,
do some things differently,
Yeah.
but like
Truck and trailer's
Overall-
nice, man.
overall, like pretty stoked with it.
Yeah,
Like
what's a truck
Obviously-
and trailer?
what?
What's a truck?
Oh yeah, I'm Drew. I've never put my car in a trailer.
It's because I'm broke. Like I didn't
what-
choose this.
that's because you moved out.
Yeah.
I thought about like I was like, well, I was just not like I thought about like I was just thinking about it today. Like, what if I just like rent a truck and trailer for Super D? Because like I want to go stupid at Super D. Like I want to drive
You should.
really hard and like
Just-
remember like I don't have to drive this home. It'll be fine. Like just drive the piss out of it.
Let's just find a 2-car trailer
Okay.
and we can just put on like.
If you have a 2-car for not $1 million
Yeah.
to rent, let us know.
There you
let us
go.
know.
We'll be nice to it. Well, I'll make sure Lucas is nice
Yeah,
to it.
I'm
No,
nice
that-
to my trailer.
November 18th
No,
to
you're
the
not.
20th.
I mean, yeah, he's great to his trailer.
My trailer's been great.
Yeah.
No problems.
Yep.
$1,400.
Yep.
Man, I just hope. Yeah, I'm just trying to drive as much as possible before inflation makes me a peasant.
Yeah,
Dude, it's
same.
ugh.
That's why, like, also like don't know how long it's gonna last, and like can't live at home
Have
Forever.
Have fun
But
while
so
you
just
can
drift
before you
while I
die.
can, and then
Yeah. I definitely like stayed at home longer than I should have
Dude, like
because of drifting.
but
Yeah.
it's what
Like my ex-girlfriend wanted to like move out. Well, her
come on, spill.
All right, this is kind of a funny story. So like her parents owned a bunch of properties because that's what they did. Right. And they had this like space that they were gonna like let her live in or whatever, or like rent to her because she was gonna go to college near it, which is like hella close.
And you did you say space?
Like it was like
Does it have a car space?
no, it was like a weird, like it was like a weird illegal apartment.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And so like we were all like talking about it and like, oh, it's gonna be this much a month, and I'm like, we're in fucking Best Buy, dude. Like, you can't pay that. Like,
can't do
she's
that.
like,
That
oh.
means they have to stop drifting.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I'm not gonna quit drifting to like move in together. Like, that's stupid. I was young though. I was like,
She's like, what?
Oh, yeah.
I said what I said.
I was like 22 or something, you know, like, and like, I was like, all right, like, we'll do it, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I went over to her parents because she lived with her parents at the time. I like went over to her parents' house, and I walk in the house, and the fucking dad is like shit-faced drunk, and I'm like,
And you're like, oh.
well, he was always shit-faced drunk, but like he was like extra shit-faced drunk.
Oh.
And so he like looks at me and he's like, she's not gonna cook for you. And I was like,
You're like,
I'm like, what?
This has got it.
And I'm like, I was like hella scrawny back then. I was like a little scrawny. Like I was tall as fuck, but I was a scrawny dude.
like him, but tall.
I mean, I'm still scrawny, but scrawnier, you know? And he's like, you want to see what a man looks like? And I was like, is he gonna fucking whip his dick out? Like, what is about to go down, dude? And he's plastered, like whole 24 case of Heineken on the table, like smoked.
Oh.
And I'm like,
this guy
like,
takes his cans back to the recycler.
she's not gonna cook for you. And I was like, he's like, you want to see what a man looks like? And he fucking flexes and like pulls both. And dude, he's fucking ripped. Like he's jacked.
You're
like, his biceps are like fucking here. And I'm just like,
I'm gonna die here.
I was like, what is happening? Like I had no fucking context. Like I had no idea what this is about. And then like she comes downstairs and she's like, what the fuck is happening? And then like the mom's like, oh, we need to talk, blah, blah. Like, yeah, you guys like can't move in together, you know, because that's like pretty much being married in our culture, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, all right, like
I gotta go.
you don't gotta fucking literally flex on me. Like it's like, I didn't even want to do this anyway, dude. I got fucking drift events to do, you know? I was like, I'll come hang out. Like she can live there, you know, like, I don't know. Be like, it's way better anyway. I don't have to come over here with this fucking crazy ass. Dude, pull up on me. Like
Jesus Christ.
And he was like, he's not like super tall or anything. Like he's like he's like a smaller dude, but like jacked.
Pretty
It was
tall.
fucking.
So he's just like,
I can still picture it to this day. I can still picture it today. Like she's not gonna cook for you. And I was like, did I miss something? Like,
Sick.
I was not here for the family meeting, apparently.
didn't work out. Just throw that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to end it on that, but I guess we could.
If you want to. We talked about some more stupid Drift Week shit, or we just end it and make a joke out of it.
How long has it been?
It's probably too long.
Dude, 10 minutes was too long for us.
You got
Hi,
any,
Palmer. We ruined the podcast.
you got any more stories?
I mean, like, what else? There's any stupid stuff to do. The mansion was really fun at Drift Week. I
Yeah.
found a chicken and like
My roof rack flew off. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't mind you the freeway, kids.
Yeah, don't mind you just straight on the
With
freeway.
with
the
a
roof
weird,
rack.
sketchy
In Mexico.
Chinese and Harbor Freight roof
Yeah.
rack that you bought off of. Dude, the roof rack. People, dude, it's funny because people are like,
They were so stoked on
there
it.
are no roof racks made for coupes.
Yeah.
So people were like, oh my God, like, where did you get that? And I'm just like, I gotta go fucking find the link and then send you the link or DM it to you. And like, then I gotta tell you, oh, the other parts of Harbor, I just saw Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
And it's not lying.
Yeah. You're not even on camera anymore.
Oh, here, I'll
God
just,
damn, Drew.
sorry.
You ruined it.
It's fine. People aren't gonna look like,
Yeah, they don't
they
care.
don't need me. I don't know. Like,
Your roof rack came off on the freeway?
Yeah.
Did you have to
did
go
he-
get it?
Yeah.
dude, we had to run across.
Yeah.
So bad.
It was sick.
We're like,
Did you make D-Chan go get it?
I mean, he helped.
He did help get us carried
Yeah.
across.
That was good. That was nice of him.
Yeah.
I can like picture that for some reason.
It was like,
Hey, bro, I'll go get it.
Like-
We'll go get it. You want to go get it right now?
No,
And then,
like,
run
we need
out.
to, like-
just book it out there. Like,
Well,
his,
it was
his
heavy,
jack,
like,
like
jacking.
3-4 tires.
shit.
It stayed on.
But it
oh, you
also-
needed like people.
It was
It
four
was
of
so
us.
cool.
And
Like,
Derek got the. we we're like, all right, it's clear, and we all four of us ran across the freeway, picked it up, and like,
we're like screaming, like, "Ee!" like,
and
we're
then
gonna
Cal
die.
like pulled his pants down in the middle of the freeway.
Cal was rowdy.
Yeah, Cal's
Oh,
on a sick
God.
one.
Dude, this is fun.
There's a lot of
I didn't went. Oh God, never mind.
yeah,
Plain nerd stuff. Don't worry about it.
cool.
I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like there's way more cool stuff that we did and like Nerf gun fights.
Nerf gun fights in a mansion with every single person on Drift Week.
I got
That was pretty
nailed in
sick.
the eye.
Yeah.
Dude, those people
It
who
was
like had never
full-on
touched.
war.
It was gnarly.
like 2+ hours of like so
people just.
it was like two
There's like tables pushed over and
There was, like,
shit.
There was
basically-
automatic Nerf guns.
there was an upstairs and a
Sick.
downstairs, and the upstairs for like at least 2 hours was a full-on Nerf fight, and there was like a ping pong table up there. So people were trying to play ping pong, and fucking Nerf bullets are flying everywhere, and it's literally like duck and cover.
People
like,
having fucking flashbacks and shit.
it was insane.
And downstairs is throwing dice.
yeah,
who invited New York to Drift Week?
dude. And then like
Fielding Shitter was hustling that game. Dude, I
yeah,
swear.
no, he got took at one point though.
Well, Cricket came in and cleared house, dude.
Cricket
Are we
was
not
the
allowed to
highlight.
tell about people like is this bad?
Yeah, we're like exposing.
Are we
Drift
exposing-
Week.
Exposing what?
I don't know. I feel like the mansion. I don't know.
No, they're playing dice for like poker chips. Yeah, poker chips.
It was like $1. It wasn't
Dude,
like somebody like when it got
well,
took. It
there's
was like $10.
The
like,
IRS is gonna watch this
Yeah.
video. Somebody in the IRS is like, "Hey, I can get these guys."
Yeah, and like the next morning, like the Nerf war made it downstairs, so like we were just like you like put cans somewhere and just like shoot it with a Nerf gun.
We were killing flies with Nerf guns.
Yeah. Oh, and so they were like shooting dice inside, Nerf war upstairs. People were playing Forza Horizon 5, and you walk outside,
What?
and Brandon Whitnick's like taking his whole front suspension off his S13 on the patio.
And like, I don't know, he didn't get any oil anywhere. It was insane.
Yeah, well, because he just did suspension stuff.
Well, but he was doing some other stuff to the car too, wasn't he?
How
The car didn't.
how
leak.
many people were staying at this mansion?
Oh god, it was like 150
Yeah,
people
it was
probably.
insane. Like every
How
there's
big
like,
is the mansion?
it was.
It was like a Christ camp, dude. It was.
Oh yeah, it was like
Oh,
Jesus, it was
dude.
a Jesus camp. Like, there's a
They
I have a
rented
picture of my
out-
car in front of a big cross that says like Jesus loves you and shit.
It was
Okay.
and it was like half finished. I think like some
The bathroom
whoever.
flooded.
So it was like a Jesus camp that
in
never got
construction.
finished.
Dude,
Yeah.
and like no, they were
Whoa. It was like a
working on it.
waterfall
They were
and
working on
stuff.
it while we were there.
Yeah.
Oh no way!
Yeah,
They're like, we'll just rent out like half of it while we finish
yeah,
it.
because there was like another building they were working on.
Yeah.
and there was like a main
They're
building.
like hear all
where-
the cars pull up. They're like,
Yeah,
oh.
there was a
Dude,
main
it's-
building where
it was
the Nerf
crazy.
war was, and there was a lower building where we like.
Because we didn't want to
Like,
just.
all
Did
the-
they get their
all the
deposit
NorCal
back?
guys?
They're like, there's
Yeah.
so many Nerf cards.
Dude, the thing is, I was thinking about it. He's like, because he like asked everybody if like, hey, like the deposit. They saw what's going on. Like the deposit's gonna be extra. So I was like, like we paid for the deposit. We might as well use it. Dude, the video. People, like, we're on the roof and like I think it's me at the
Oh
bottom.
my
You had to pour beer on me. It was like
Because you go on the roof too, or like we're all hanging on the roof.
we're like thinking
Richard
like
King
how many
filmed the interview
kids
up
went
there.
up there and like smoked weed at Jesus camp?
Well,
like,
there was beer cans like hidden on the roof, like before we got there. They were like shit. like that one's been there a while. Like
yeah.
I don't think that. Well, Jesus turned water into wine, so I think drinking's okay.
yeah.
Hopefully.
But like it was kind of creepy. There was like a shower just kind of like in the middle, like
Oh,
doors.
dude, the communal shower thing was
Yeah.
weird.
And it was like
I'm sorry,
doors.
communal shower.
it wasn't like
Yeah.
it wasn't okay. So like like it was you could see someone showering from when you were shooting Nerf darts at another person.
Yeah.
Like all the way down this hall. It's like
And we got there. We were there for like an hour, and some dude like straight up just like got in the shower. People were still getting their beds.
He's
he's like
yo,
a
he's
towel
like-
wrapped around his waist. Like I'm getting in. Like I need a shower.
He's like, hey, yo, it's time, dude.
yeah. It was crazy. Like
Corvette people.
Corvette owners be like,
I'd be like, I'm showering, and if you see my dick, it's not my fault.
yeah, I'm like
It wasn't that bad, but it was definitely strange.
it's like there's like a lower house like all the NorCal guys got. It was
Yeah.
pretty sick. And like but like the last morning I go to the bathroom, I'm like, oh cool, like the showers
Showers.
there was fly, dude. I would go to my car in the morning and there'd be 20 plus flies in my car because there was like animals and stuff. Because he broke my window at Grange, smashed into me.
No,
So my window-
I spun
you
out and
spun
you smashed
out.
into me.
You spun out when I was. Anyways, my window is broken, so I couldn't roll it up. So you'd get in the car, there's like 20 plus flies just like chilling.
you gotta roll down the windows and
So he
Hit a-
parked
hit a
his car like
rollback
hella
real
weird.
Yeah, I parked like
Hella weird
there's,
up the
like,
hill.
a
We're like, what are
hill.
you doing? He's like, I'm gonna want flies in the morning.
There were still flies in there. But like on the drive to the track, they would like fly out the window.
Dude, Drift Week was just rough because like
The desert is rough.
imagine being in your drift car for like 8 hours at a time.
Imagine
I would
two-
probably spend a bunch of money making it comfy.
Well, but what if you don't have money?
Yeah. or time.
Well, by like a lot of money, I mean like I'd buy headphones or some shit. Like,
Yeah. Oh
Well,
my god.
I had an exhaust.
Dude, going home.
My car was
Going
low.
home. Going home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, going home's a good story.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Sorry, Palmer.
That's okay.
Um,
That's what we're here for.
so, like last night we go to Hoonigan, whatever. We make
We
a fool of
crash
ourselves.
and
He makes a fool of us.
Yeah, I like ruined it.
Yeah. Anyways, we
I
don't talk
ruined
about
us.
that. Hoonigan was pretty cool. That was nice, like being there.
That's wild.
But we're leaving Hoonigan, like about to
Like
drive
watching
through
them cut
LA.
up their SEMA car. Not like cut it up, but like there's like a nice SEMA car in there and they have like an angle grinder and like cut stuff. And we're like, it's like our
Yeah.
cars.
Like we're going through LA, and Derek was that really cool FC, only FC to do Drift Week. Shout out Derek.
Rotary FC to do.
Yeah. So he was gonna he
Completed it.
trailered down to LA, did Drift Week, was gonna trailer back. His trailer tire gets a flat. So we're like, fuck, we're in the middle of LA, like it's
Downtown LA traffic.
like nighttime. There's like one tire shop.
we were like, we're gonna get home at like 8. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna
Nope.
be fucking.
So like we find the one tire shop that's open, go there, they have a tire. We fix a tire, and we're like, dude, we could do like I forget if like
No, the guy was showing me.
there was an old KR20 on the wall. He
And-
had one
and
old
we were like,
KR20.
oh
And we're
shit.
like, KR20, like, oh my god, like what the fuck?
Like the old school one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Sick.
I ran
like
those at Winter Jam
triangle
once.
pattern.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We're like, dude, he's like he's like some Mexican dude. He's like, what's up? Like,
Like, well, you guys are just fucking weird.
it's a tire. Like, he's like, what are you-
And then we're like, oh
we
no,
were
like
drifting, like, and we showed him videos, and he showed us the videos like some dude in like a Charger doing donuts in front of his shop.
And-
And the guy's tire change.
and we were like,
Like, do you want to
we'll
ride
show you
along?
something.
So we put him in my car, and me and Drew go like,
I have my riff rack still on, so I'm
Yeah.
like gingerly trying to do donuts with Lucas. Oh, sorry.
so we do like tandem donuts, whatever, and then like I like click second out of it, like Manji or like we did tandem donuts, and I did a rollback.
He also munged it straight.
I did a rollback, click second, and then Manji just straight into it, and he's like, "Whoa, sick!" Like, but then I was like,
He's
all
like, I
good.
guess you could have that
He-
one
he was-
tire, you fucking weirdos.
He didn't give us a discount or nothing on it.
No, yeah,
But he was stoked.
yeah, but like we did that, we changed the tire.
It's the friends you make along the way.
Yeah, everything was great, right? We did some rollbacks. Like we're gonna make it. Like we're only like an hour and a half late. Like everything's fine. But then as we're leaving, I'm all hyped up. I'm like drifting out, just a rollback. Like I'm sick. Like I'm gonna do a burnout out of this stop sign. I do a burnout in here. Good dude, like blow someone up in the rear. I'm like,
He
fuck.
just
But yeah, like I
the
still I
diff
keep
bushing, like blew out.
but I
and the
keep
diff was
driving.
hanging.
I
Oh,
keep
the front diff bushing?
no the
the
back.
rear.
I keep driving, and Drew's like calls me like, dude, your shit's fucked.
Like,
It's like-
I can like your I can see your axle.
But yeah, 'cause I
like,
blew-
like it's like this.
I blew out one of the rear diff bushings, and so my diff was like this and like this.
Yeah.
And so it was like fucking my axle.
and
Like,
for the subframe.
yeah, and I tore my subframe. And I'm just like, oh my God, we're in LA. Like, fuck. And Derek like was ahead of us. So Derek like comes back. We take his like race car rotary FC off his trailer, put my car in his trailer, and I have to drive his car back
6 hours
6 hours. But like
at least.
we're
Isn't
driving.
didn't Julian DeMay have to do that with?
Yeah, they
Arthur?
did that too. But
Yeah.
like so we're driving back. It's
Arthur
like
hit me and then broke something.
yeah, it's
Sorry,
like
Arthur.
super late, and I'm like, I have to go pee, whatever. We're like falling asleep. Like I have to go pee, so I hit like 95 to like get ahead of them, pull off at a gas station. And Derek wanted to check something.
Derek's car also is like shooting fireballs. Like
It's sick.
it's so fucking cool.
And
Like,
I
you,
didn't-
like pass a semi, lit off, and like give him a fucking light show. It was awesome.
There was one time where I was like trying to see it in the mirror and I couldn't see it. I kept like getting on and off throttle. I couldn't see it, and then I checked my phone afterwards, and Drew's like, "Oh my god!"
I was like, dude, this is fucking cool.
It was like a solid like 30 seconds of me just like. But I go like 95, get ahead of them at a gas station. They meet, and Derek like checks. He's like, something felt weird like earlier. He just like checks his car. He looks, and the trailing arm bolt or like
One of the
bracket
links,
like ripped off.
of-
So he didn't have a trailing arm on one side. And I'm like, I just hit 95 in this. Like,
every time you do it like on and off the gas and that thing, the rear would be like, and
Yeah.
then like you get off and it'd be like, and like death wobble, and you're like, oh god.
but
You'd
yeah,
be like, yeah, we'll get it home. It'll be fine.
But
yeah.
Did.
I was like
That's
super tired.
crazy.
But like I couldn't. I was like, I can't do this drive. I'm like, I need a nap for an hour. Like I need a nap.
I
So like,
drove,
you drove the FC. D-Chen drove his car, and I slept in Derek's car.
and Tommy hopped in with D-Chen.
Yeah.
And I took D-Chen's like noise canceling headphones,
Yeah.
and like
But then we drove like
And,
2
like-
hours, and
and, like,
D-Chen's like, I can't do that. I need to go to sleep. So then,
no, my fucking muffler was cut. My muffler was on the ground, and I was
Yeah.
like, you guys need to fucking pull over.
no, but then D-Chen was like, I can't do it. I need to go to sleep. So then D-Chen D-Chen gets in the car with Derek, who's towing. You go back to your car, Tommy, and I hop in the FC, and like I had like an hour nap. I'm like, I can do this. So we get back to San Jose at
This is worse.
3 in the
Well,
morning.
it was funny because like on the way there, I'd be like, I was like kind of like getting sleepy, and Tommy just out of nowhere reached over and just fucking goes, boom, and just punches me in the chest. And I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm like, hit me again. Tommy's like, what?
And they listen to like rave EDM music, and they were flickering the lights in the car. And I look over, and I just see the lights just like, and they're like flashing me.
I have
and
like
I'm like
flashlight,
hazarding them. They're just like
We're just being like idiots.
anything to stay awake. Because it's like 3 in the morning.
Dude, an I-5 is just the sleepiest
Yeah,
fucking
it was
road
fun.
ever.
Yeah.
It was foggy too, dude.
Dude,
We
you
couldn't
couldn't
see shit. Holy
But we
fuck.
get to San Jose at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I live an hour from them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, so like Derek has like 5 FCs. So he has like another like RX-7.
It's affectionately called the shit box.
But yeah, he has
But
a car called
it's
the
like
shit
one
box.
of the best, like the best
It's
FCs
so
ever.
good. It drove so good. But I like
Almost
getting that.
converted him.
And sorry, Derek, I drove the whole way home at like 100 at like 3 in the morning. I wanted to go to
Those
sleep.
cars are happy up there. They're
No,
just like,
yeah, it was good. I was like just going 100 in the fast lane. I think got there like 10 minutes faster than I like Google said I was gonna get.
Sick.
But I get home at like 4 in the morning, like pass out. And then the next morning, I put his car on my trailer, drive down to San Jose, drop it off, pick up my car, then go home. And like,
shout out Derek.
yeah, Derek really saved the day with that one.
That's cool.
Yeah, but his FC, like rotary FC, like
Did Drift Week.
did Drift Week and then drove from LA.
Yeah.
To
Aaron was like, "You're not gonna make it." Aaron Losi.
yeah.
He's like, "You're not gonna make it." Derek's like, "Okay,
Yeah. All right.
whatever." And like,
guess what?
guess what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
A bunch of other cars didn't probably make it.
Yeah, there's plenty of like normal stuff that didn't make it.
crazy Jay-Z that didn't make it.
Yeah,
That's sad.
Yeah.
two drift weeks in a row that car didn't make it.
Well, I was talking about Canada guy.
He made it, didn't he?
After trailing for half the event.
That truck for like.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's drift week, not trailer week.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Apparently
Ouch.
the Canadian guys were like towing, like going 80 in the fast lane, and then CHP rolled up next to them and like saw the Canada plates and was like, in California, you have to be in like the 2 right lanes and like only going 55, and then it's like sped off again.
I remember I was.
That's
coming
what
home-
that's what the drift union guys would do, because they'd always come down for like ASB back when ASB was like a big event. And they would be like, they're like, yeah, we do like 80 in the fast lane
Yeah.
with the trailers, like all in tandem.
until we get pulled over.
And then no, they would get pulled over and then be like,
Oh, sorry.
sorry,
Like,
Sorry, mate.
we're from Canada. I don't think they say mate in Canada. You are not cultured.
I'm not. Dude, I'm terrible.
It's okay. You'll travel
One day.
one day.
Canada looks cool. Canada looks cool.
Canada's cool.
We had to go up and see all those.
I've been mountain biking there.
Really? Sucks.
It's fun. Cheaper than fucking drifting.
All right, dudes.
We should go home.
Yeah, we can do another one someday.
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
Should we put a password? I feel like people.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be bad. It could be
Yeah.
bad. It could be mean. Not like bad, mean, just like gross.
I mean, people are gonna.
I'm surprised people even made it this far.
Poocum69 is a password.
If you and join their Crash Out server. It's the
Yeah, come play a setup course with us.
Yeah.
Don't on straight, you'll get banned.
I'm taking a break from drifting so you can see me suck in the setup. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm really
Yeah.
bad.
I'm not that good at setup either.
I'm not either. I should be way better for
You're-
having 500 hours.
It's pretty good.
No, I feel like I'm.
Dude, like you just as long as you just get on and drive.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fun. I just like I can only drive for like an hour until I start just like being really bad and just like
Your brain
Yeah.
fizzled out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get VR.
But like people like Sideways Hatch,
Yeah. Aaron.
like there's a few other people who are just like really good, like
yeah.
insanely good.
Remember trying to drive with you guys
I
a long time ago?
Yeah. I hate playing with Aaron because I'm just like, well, I guess I'm fucking
Yeah.
acid.
Yeah,
And he's like, dude, we're like actually tandeming now. And I'm like, I'm trying so hard.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea.
the 8.6, it's like the GT Academy, the 8.6, the FRS, GT
Yeah,
Academy FRS.
yeah.
Dude, I remember like trying to keep up with you guys on those. I was like, what the fuck?
Huh.
You
yeah,
guys are nuts.
Huh.
yeah. I try to keep up with them now in like the gravy cars, and I have to like I'm like full concentration, like cutting the line a little bit, and, like barely keep up with them. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah. Aaron's fast.
it's insane.
Damn.
That's cool.
Damn kids.
Yeah,
Just kidding. Aaron's my age.
Damn kids.
Yeah. Damn kids. All right. That's all right. That's it.
Yeah.
Cue
All
music
right.
or
Bye.
something.
See ya.
Does a little thing, you know? Bye. Don't.